Hello, I'm Chris Williamson, and this is Palestine Declassified, where we investigate the Israeli regime's global war against solidarity with the illegally occupied people of Palestine. The weapons industry relishes military conflicts around the world because they generate huge profits for them. The war in Ukraine is creating an arms sales bonanza, and Israel's weapons producers are cashing in. Only last month, a senior executive at Israel's largest arms company, Elbit Systems, claimed that interest in the company was at an all-time peak. These unscrupulous Israeli weapons companies trade on the fact that many of their weapon systems are battle-tested in Palestine and Syria. We'll be discussing this and more after this report by Latifa Abu-Chakra, tracing the Zionist movement's lineage back to Ukraine, along with its ties to Ukrainian Nazis.
Which will also be starring Vanessa Beeley, the great Vanessa Beeley. Oh, hello, bestie Ryan. Hi, Gamer Goten. How is everybody? How is everybody doing today? Or as I should say, this evening. Well, and yes, I have it in the captions. Fuck capitalism, as you all know, as me, my anti-capitalist side up in here, which is exactly what I am. So how is everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. And yes, I recommend checking out PressTV from Iran. They are absolutely amazing. And they are talking about the funding of the Nazis in Ukraine on behalf of the fucking bullshit Western world. They're talking about with regards to how Israel is profiting from it, or better yet, Pissrael profiting from it, because Pissrael is a fucking terrorist state and they're profiting off of it. Meanwhile, the US and Israel are still in fucking Syria when they have no fucking business being in Syria. So that's a little bit, that's just a little snippet from me, okay? Like, that's just a little snippet from me. But I'm not even touching the tip of the iceberg yet. And even the stuff that Vanessa Beeley talked about on PressTV today, which I saw, yeah, no, like, this doesn't even cover it. This doesn't even touch the tip of the iceberg. So I have to ask the age-old question, does my audio sound good? Everybody can hear me, right? Making sure everyone can hear me, right? I'm watching the comments in the comment thread. I'm watching the comments in the comment thread, just so everybody knows. And hey, Forbidden Giorno, yeah, check out PressTV in Iran. Highly recommend them. PressTV is what like CGTN in China is, and what RT is in Russia. But notice how all these websites actually talk the truth, unlike our fucking bullshit media that doesn't say a fucking goddamn thing about the real shit that's going on. And you know where all these weapons that are going to the Nazis in Ukraine, where it's all going? It's all going to fundamentalist groups. That's where it's all going. It's all going to fundamentalist groups. It's actually getting smuggled off of the black market. So like 30% of the weapons are going to the Nazis in Ukraine, but better yet, it's even worse. They're going over to Africa and getting smuggled into Africa. Yeah, Press TV did talk about this before, but this whole thing is just fucking unbelievable. The shit here is just unbelievable. A few Ukrainian Zionists have warned of the rise of Nazi movements in Ukraine. But more generally, in the Zionist movement today, there has been a concreted attempt to minimize the presence and political influence of Nazis in Ukraine. Zionists are engaged, in other words, in Nazi apologism. So yes, we have Zionists that are fucking pro-Israel, but they are simping for Nazis. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like fucking George Soros type shit. Because you know that George Soros has ties to Nazis, and George Soros is actually leading the pack with regards to funding this fucking proxy war in Ukraine. I mean, this motherfucker has been known for funding wars for decades and decades. Like, this motherfucker has been known for profiting off of war forever. This whole thing is disgusting, and I can totally see George Soros having something to do with it, because isn't that the most fucking hypocritical thing you've ever heard, that Zionists are going to fucking chill for Israel, but then meanwhile, we're going to sing Kumbaya with the fucking Nazis in Ukraine. Woo! oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Like, oh, that's just so fucking wonderful, right? Oh, that's just so wonderful. Yeah, like it's not like we're fucking phonies ourselves, right? Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Flame of Liberation, what's up, bro? How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see everybody in the chat here. I know some people have differing opinions on Iran, but Press TV is fucking awesome. But no, dude, Press TV is awesome. And especially when Vanessa Beeley is talking, because Vanessa Beeley is one of the greatest journalists ever of our time. Western military stocks are running preciously low. Even Jen Stoltenberg is saying this. You know that fucking retarded NATO secretary who sounds like he had his fucking head bashed in with the fucking frying pan when Men Press News talked about it. And like, Ukraine is future to NATO. And you remember when that motherfucker was talking about that bullshit? Yeah, well, remember that? Yeah, well, guess what? Guess what? Now he's admitting that Ukraine is running out of fucking weapons. It's like, you really think that you're going to defeat Mother Russia? Like, come the fuck on, man. It's like, you really think that you're going to defeat that? And you really think that you really think that you are going to defeat Russia? And funny enough, you want to know something even more funny? You're either with us or with the terrorists.
Nationalists,
exactly.
far-right Zionists, along the lines of Jabotinsky. Israel has entertained members of the Azov battalion back in December 2022,
So
Ilya Smoilenko, and who made the statement,
yeah, take your Slava Ukraine, stick it up your fucking ass. Because guess what? This ain't the pro-Ukraine stream. This isn't the pro-Ukraine fucking channel. There most absolutely isn't, so fuck you. There's a long history of Zionists working with Nazis and promoting anti-Semitism to push Jews out of Europe. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what Ukraine is doing right now. That's what Ukraine has done over its past history. I mean, that's exactly what it is. You know, the color of the Ukrainian flag is the symbol of the white, blue-eyed Nazi, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Nazi. That's actually what they're fucking known for. That's the most pathetic thing about this. That's the most crazy thing about it. So yes, we got the one and only state, fucking piss rail, is appealing to Nazis, is giving money to the... I mean, it's bad enough that the U.S. is giving and the EU is giving money to the Nazis in Ukraine, but you know what's even fucking worse? The fact that Israel, piss rail, that wants to call itself the one and only Jewish state, is going to be there and is fucking funding them because Ukraine was getting fucking pissed off at Israel at one point. So now piss rail feels like they have no choice. They feel like they have no choice but to bow down to the retarded Nazi gym teacher that is fucking Vladimir Zelensky. Like, oh, look at him. Look at me. Look how fucking great I am. Like a fucking retard. Our taxpayer dollars. This is where our taxpayer dollars are going. Oh, I don't have enough money to budget. Balance the stupid fucking budget. We don't have enough money to do this. We don't have enough money to do that. But we have enough money to give to these fucking assholes who were asking for it forever. They have been asking for it forever. They have been asking for it. And you know what? This goes all the way back to the end of the Soviet Union, when NATO and the U.S. promised that they were not going to expand eastward. Remember that. This is something that Jeffrey Sachs was talking about the other day as well, and I actually am going to bring that up, and I'm going to talk about that in a separate video on some other day. But Jeffrey Sachs was talking about this, and of course, you know, he gets fucking slandered over it. He says this whole thing goes all the way back to the Cold. This goes all the way back to the Cold War. This goes all the way back to the Soviet Union times. That's how pathetic this whole thing is. And Richard Medhurst was also on Press TV as well. I mean, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys with videos and whatnot. So, but yeah, I highly recommend you check this stuff out because great journalists are on here. I've actually never heard of this one journalist on here. What's his face? I'm trying to look for his name.
Whatever they try.
All right, I don't want to play any music because I don't need, you know, I'm not gonna play no music on here. But the intro theme on this show is actually really, really good. Ben Shapiro bitching about the new Barbie movie. Dude, fucking Ben Shapiro. Dude, Ben Shapiro has never met a war that he didn't like. Then that's a fucking fact. Yeah, Chris Williamson. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh, so you want to know something? Ukraine has targeted an independent journalist. They have attacked an independent journalist in Russia. So guess what? Now Ukraine is going to get everything that it fucking deserves. Because guess what? This is an act of war. To fucking kill a journalist in a foreign country, that is an act of fucking war. So whatever happens to Ukraine next, you know what? I'm fucking telling you, Ukraine is just asking for it. Because when you're going in there and you are killing a fucking journalist, what does that tell you? That you're doing every single thing that you're accusing everyone else of doing. That's what has been reported here. Moscow slams Kyiv for deliberate attack on journalists. Do you know how despicable that is? The blamed killing of Russia's RIA news agency journalist Rostislav Zuarvlev. Well, guess what? May he rest in peace. Well, guess what? May that journalist rest in peace, and may Ukraine go to fucking hell. May Zelensky's fucking retarded authoritarian regime go to fucking goddamn hell. And I know how many people that this commentary fucking triggers. Because I promote my favorites on here, because I'm promoting Iran's news media, because I'm promoting China's news media, but because I'm promoting all of these people, because I'm promoting CGTN, because I'm promoting the DPRK, because I love the fact that North Korea is actually standing up to fucking American imperialism. And guess what? Those people are brave for doing so. Iran is brave for standing up to the U.S. All these countries are brave when standing up to the U.S. Just like Hamas and Hezbollah are the bravest groups imaginable in Gaza and in the West Bank. Like they are so fucking brave. Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela, he's so fucking brave as well. They're all brave for standing up to the fucking corrupt, dying U.S. empire. They are so brave for doing so. And you know what? As an anti-war, anti-imperialist American, a far leftist Marxian American, guess what? I fucking salute them. I fucking salute them. And I know how much this is going to fucking trigger you assholes. But no, like I've said before, and I will say a million times, I will never, ever, ever bow down to Israel. I'll never bow down to Ukraine. I'll never bow down to their asshole supporters. I'll never bow down to any of them. I will never bow down to Taiwan, which is a part of China. I will never bow down to the fucking assholes that want war. I'll never do it. It don't matter. Even if people in my family that are fucking pro-war, it's like, I don't care. They can say what they want to, because guess what? I'm not going to fucking listen to them either, and even they won't shut me up. Nobody in my family, no one in this fucking building, nobody, whether it's at work or elsewhere, nobody will shut me up. Nobody, and I don't give a fuck who you are, nobody tells me how to think. Because what I am saying here is exactly what I would say anywhere else in the world. Nobody, not even anyone in my own fucking family would ever be able to. Because guess what? Well, I mean, 99% of people in my family, either we can all agree to disagree, but because that's what we do. We're a civil family. I'm just giving examples. I'm not saying anything bad about my family. I'm saying, well, guess what? That's what would happen. I would say that if they tried to change my view on Ukraine. No, I still would not bow down. Even if you put a gun to my head, I still would not do it. Because I hold true to all of the principles that I stand for. Fuck capitalism, fuck Ukraine, fuck the EU, fuck the Western world, and I say it because I believe it. And I have every single right to do it. Whatever line I take, and I take all of them, pro-Russia, pro-China, pro-Syria, pro-DPRK, pro-Nicolas Maduro, pro-Cuba, pro-Marxist, pro-communist, pro-all of those things. And not a goddamn person will ever shut me up. Because I am able to make peace with any side that you are on if you are anti-war. If you're on the right wing or the left wing, or you're just somewhere in between, let's hold hands and let's get that shit done. But otherwise, get the fuck out of my way. Because I will never bow down to you scumbags. I'll never bow down to the young turds, the serfs, or any of these assholes. I'll never bow down to Sham Shitter or Emma Vigland who got destroyed by Tim Pool. I'll never bow down to you assholes. Never. Not a goddamn fucking person in the world will ever get me to shut up about these issues on the internet or elsewhere. Nobody. And I mean no one. No one in my family, nobody. No fucking pro-Biden, any asshole. Next thing you know, the neighbor's knocking on your door because they're yelling. Well, there was one time I had an asshole that tried to do that before. But guess what? Quiet time in this building is actually 10 p.m. So guess what? Nobody can fucking do anything about what I'm saying right now. Because nobody can do anything because unless it's after 10 p.m. and someone's making noise, they can't do shit. Because that's what it says on the code of this building. And that's what I say. I stand true to my principles. And I don't kiss no one's ass. That's the other thing, too. Even when Jimmy Dore says things I don't agree with, and I haven't been agreeing with a lot of stuff he's been saying lately. And I haven't been behind him. I'm not behind him on climate change. I'm not behind him on January 6th. I'm not behind him on RFK Jr. being the greatest one and whatnot. It's like I'm not behind a lot of that stuff. Because I'm the type of person that can support Jimmy Dore, but also tell him to fucking shut up when he says something stupid. Yeah, I will. Because I don't kiss no one's ass. Not even anyone I support. It don't even matter. I will not kiss anyone's ass. And anyone who thinks that I'm going to kiss ass and just blindly support someone 100% on the internet, well, guess what? That's not how I operate. I don't operate that way. Or a bunch of fucking cunt coughs. I agree. Yeah, and look, you're so extreme for defending the DPRK or whatever. Or like whatever. Okay, there might be things I might disagree with them on, but guess what? You know why Kim Il-sung came into light, right? He came into light because the dude said, fuck you to the U.S. empire trying to split the two Koreas up. And guess what? He created a socialist paradise. And I say, rest in peace, Kim Il-sung. Rest in peace, Kim Jong-il. I don't give a fuck who likes that or not. Get over yourself. And just because the U.S. empire and the Western shitbag government say that the DPRK is so bad and evil, well, if you actually look at the pictures, you'll see that Pyongyang is one of the cleanest, safest cities in the world. That's what you'll say. Because no. It's like, why don't you turn off the fucking TV for 2 seconds and actually look at some actual footage? Just like the footage of the... Just look at all the pictures of Eritrea. Look at Isaias working in Eritrea, that amazing leader in Eritrea. He's my favorite African leader. He is. The streets of Asmara, Eritrea, are one of the cleanest cities in the world. They look like Singapore. People don't like that I defend these regimes and Well, you go fucking make an anti-Zach group and cry in your fucking pillow about it. You can go fucking cry in your anti-China, anti-Marxist, pro-fucking capitalist garbage pillow that you want, because I don't operate that way. All right, bro, I'll actually, you can start pretty soon. You can start pretty soon, because basically I'm just ranting and rambling like a lunatic. No, my vote is Cornel West, baby. RFK Jr. has really disappointed me with this fucking pro-Zionist garbage. And I'm like, listen, Jimmy, why don't you fucking call him out? Like, come on, dude. It's time to fucking call him out. It's time to fucking call him out. And that's one of the main problems I've been having with Jimmy Dore lately. And like, yeah, the Vanguard's been talking about it, blah, blah, fucking blah, but here's the thing. We can criticize Jimmy for doing this, but don't let that distract you away from how much of a piece of fucking shit that Biden is. So just remember that. Okay, I get it. You don't have to like Jimmy Dore. You can say whatever the fuck you want about him. But guess what? If what you believe in, if you hate Jimmy Dore more than Joe Biden, then you know you're a fucking problem. Why is this? Everyone can hear me, right? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, my audio. Hang on. Sorry, I don't know why my audio wasn't. I mean, the audio in there sounds good, but... So, what's up, homie?
Nothing much.
You plan on unsubscribing from me? No. not at all. No, I have no reason to. I'm just saying there's just been some stuff he has been saying that I don't agree with. That, okay, just because the Vanguard said it, that doesn't make me more on their side. If anything, I've been annoyed with some of the things they've been saying too, like defending the fucking serfs, and Lance from the Serfs is a fucking pro-infanticide scumfuck who got railed on Tim Pool for saying it. And you know what? You know what, motherfucker? When you fucking say shit like that, you only hurt the cause of being pro-choice. You actually only hurt our fucking cause. Because I believe in a woman's right to choose. The fact that Roe v. Wade was overturned was absolutely vile and disgusting. It's the most anti-democratic decision that the Supreme Court has made in at least a generation. Okay? So yeah. But when fucking morons say that shit about abortion and you go so fucking far that you're defending the murder of an infant, well, guess what? You hurt that cause more than anyone. And you're not helping us, dipshit, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Basically what he said was, even if the baby is now fully alive, and even after the woman gave birth to it, I still think she has the right to fucking kill it.
Yeah, disgusting. It's not your choice at that point. It isn't your choice at that point. Because when someone says that at that point, that isn't. It's not your choice.
I have like very mixed opinions when it comes to abortion and stuff. So, but yeah, that's disgusting. Like, I think even after the baby is fully alive now and is born, I still think they have the right to allow that baby to be fucking killed. Like, no, that is literally committing murder of a newborn child.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Thank you, Andy, because I am going to bring up about fucking sellout twat. He is a fucking sellout twat. He is. Lord of Edge said it best. He is a fucking sellout. You want to know why? And listen, anybody who gets pissed off about Jimmy Dore, what the fuck ever, okay, did you want to know why I'm over here praising Jimmy Dore over Kyle? It's because Kyle is still using the Democrats are the lesser two evils. He is still fucking arguing that. Okay, and then there's one thing that Jimmy Dore says that also is kind of like, no, bro, that's not true either. When you say that Biden is more of a fascist than Trump, I disagree with that because Trump is also a fascist. Let's fucking call a spade a spade. He is as well. Like, they're just equally fascist. Let's just say that. But no, Kyle annoys me even more on this issue because he's been such a fucking sellout for the last 3 years. It's ridiculous. Ever since COVID, he has fucking gone down the drain. And especially since he tried to pull the fucking neutral side with regards to Anna and Jimmy. Like, Anna Kasparian and Jimmy. Like, no, that was retarded. No. Kyle Kulinski is not the Kyle Kulinski I knew back in 2018 and 19 that criticized war and the U.S. foreign policy and criticized all these other things. No, now he's saying he never would have said this back in 2017 when he was chastising Bill Maher for defending Hillary Clinton. Fucking Kyle Kulinski would not do that today. He would not. He is not the same person. Absolutely not the same person he was.
He literally said that there was nothing wrong with giving stuff to Ukraine when, in fact, there is something wrong with that. Why is it wrong to give stuff to Ukraine, you might ask? Because it further escalates the war, but more importantly, literally that money that they're sending over to Ukraine can be used to help with our economy. And people like to use the excuse, it's already money that is pointless to us. No, it's not pointless. It can be used for the freaking economy.
No money is pointless.
Our economy.
No money is pointless to us. Well, if you're saying that money is pointless, well, it's not. Well, dude, that'd be like the same equivalent as saying money for the gas tax. Okay, like this is the same fucking argument that Larry Hogan in Maryland, his fucking opponent, Anthony Brown, said back in 2014. We have the worst traffic congestion in the nation, so therefore we got to raise the gas tax. Well, instead of using those funds that are being used to begin with, Why not just do that? So like what? So see, it's an argument like that. And if Trump wins again in 2024, the Democrats will have nobody to blame but themselves. Just like they did when Hillary Clinton lost. She didn't lose because she was a woman. She lost because she's garbage. And how did Biden win? I don't fucking know. Well, he won because Trump was an asshole too. So people were stupid enough to think that, oh, he's going to be better than Biden. Like, no. Absolutely not.
Like I said, you have to be mentally brainwashed if you still think Biden is a good president.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Dude, even my grandparents don't even think that anymore. Like, even my mom, even people in my family that are mostly Democrat, they don't even defend them. My aunt, my mom, well, my dad is mostly Republican. I mean, my dad doesn't defend them. Although he doesn't like Trump either. But, like, listen, it's not hard to say that Trump sucks. Okay? There's nothing wrong with saying that. But why not just acknowledge that they both suck? Why is that so difficult to understand? Why is impartiality so hard to understand in this day and age? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Because it all comes down to being impartial. That's what it all comes down to. And no, I'm not going to use the Russia and Ukraine suck argument either. I mean, if some people do, that's their decision. But no, like, Russia's in the right, dude. Because if they had just left Russia alone, they never would have done this. That's the problem.
I am true.
If they never if they never orchestrated that coup d'etat in 2014, this never would have happened.
Honestly, I'm just going to say something. Back when I used to think that Ukraine was actually the innocent ones, I never kind of fully understand why Russia was exactly invading them. Like, the media never explains people why Russia is invading Ukraine and why it's such a bad thing. Okay. Now, don't take what I just said there the wrong way. I mean, like, they never explain why Russia is invading Ukraine. They don't explain like what Russia's motivation is other than they want land. Like, no, there needs to be a better, reasoning for motivation for why Russia would just all of a sudden invade Ukraine. Right. Like, why they would just all of a sudden decide one day that, yeah, they want to invade their neighboring country. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But now I completely understand why Russia invaded Ukraine. And because they don't want all of Ukraine. But they want Donbas because the people in the Donbas are Russian-speaking civilians who agree to be part of Russia because they're being terrorized by a neo-Nazi militia group.
Yeah, just like Crimea wanted to be part of Russia the first time around. And it isn't going to matter because even these fucking bullshit governments, it isn't even going to matter. It's just like with North Korea. North Korea didn't want to be part of the fucking American-backed South. They didn't want to be a fucking U.S. puppet regime. So that's why they invaded the South to unify the country. That's why Kim Il-sung did that. That's why their founding father Kim Il-sung did that. Because because the American-backed South was being occupied by American forces. Because that way to go after the Soviet Union when they were still around. And they didn't like the fact that the North of Korea, when it was Korea at the time, because they finally wanted to get some peace after being colonized by Japan. They were occupied for 1,000 years, and then Japan lost Korea after the Second World War, and then they were split, and then the DPRK went and decided to unify the South. And then what did the U.S. do? Oh, the U.S. didn't like that because it threatened the U.S.'s fucking hegemonistic, imperialistic ways in that region. And this was in 1950. So they didn't like that. Just like when Iraq invaded Kuwait, it was the same thing because Kuwait is a U.S. satellite state. So when Saddam Hussein was pissed off about the fact that Kuwait was drilling under their shores, stealing their oil, oh no, the U.S. couldn't have that. Oh no, the U.S. couldn't have that. Oh yeah, by the way, Kyle Kulinski criticized the U.S. for that, saying they killed 400 civilians during the Gulf War. He criticized Pat Robertson for sitting down with George H.W. Bush during the Gulf War back in 1991. Kyle Kulinski was criticizing Pat Robertson for that. But what is he saying now? What's he saying now? You know what he's saying? Why is it a bad thing to give them weapons? Okay, well then if you really believe that, why did you say that? Why didn't you say that about Kuwait? Why wouldn't it have been a bad thing? Okay, like let's just use this for argument sense. But let's just use Kyle for argument sense. Why didn't Kyle argue for weapons to Kuwait? Why is he only arguing for Ukraine? You know why? Because it's trendy. That's why.
And let me just say something too. What was I gonna say? You know, the thing is, like, say what you will about Saddam Hussein stuff. I personally have have things to say about Saddam as well. But you know, like, keep in mind, the U.S. originally liked Saddam, but then once they realized Saddam wasn't sucking up to them, that's when they turned against you know, the dude. At least that's what I think, anyway.
Yeah, you're right. In a way, yeah, Saddam Hussein was on the side of the U.S. only because of Iran. But then there were some. But I mean, there were some arguments about how, like, Iran was on the side of the U.S. I mean, which I don't really know for sure, but we could get into a debate about that all day long. But no, I don't know. Too hard to say. But
it's hard to say. It's too hard to say either.
But no, I respect the DPRK for standing up to U.S. imperialism, just like I stand up in support of Eritrea and Africa, just like I support Russia and China, what they're doing in Latin America and in Africa, and it's the same thing. Like, oh, you're pro DPRK. Well, yeah, why wouldn't I be? I'm a socialist. You think I'm going to sit here and fucking tout the U.S. line on North Korea? Fuck no. You think I'm going to sit there and do that? No. And what evidence do they have anyway? What evidence do they have anyway? They have no evidence about any of it. Whenever the U.S. says a country's bad, chances are it's the opposite. And 9 times out of 10, it is. That's the crazy part. Oh, Eritrea is such a bad, evil dictatorship. Okay, well, if there's such a bad, evil dictatorship, why did I have like 10 or 15 people on one of my most popular videos about Eritrea? People from Eritrea coming out in support of their president. Why do thousands of people mourn over the death of Kim Jong-il in North Korea? Why do they do that? Why do thousands of people go and attend Kim Jong-un's saying? It's like why? If they were so bad and evil, wouldn't they stay shut in their own houses? Wouldn't they like turn off all the lights and stay isolated like they always say in North Korea, is so isolated and blah, 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 blah. Because it isn't fucking true. Just like Syria. The fucking chemical weapon bullshit, the Uyghur hoax in China, the fucking starving people hoax in Venezuela. If it's so bad and evil, why do you see thousands of supporters in Nicaragua, in Venezuela? Why do you see thousands of people that have attended the speech of this one and that one? If they're so bad and evil, they wouldn't have any people attending their speeches. That's the crazy part.
I would like to say something about that. I've heard that the reason why so many people were mourning Kim Jong-il's death was because they were forced to. That's what I heard.
That's actually not true. It's actually a Western lie. There's no way they were forced to do so. Yeah, what? They're going to force people to go out and cry for them? Like, no. I mean, I know you would hear that because that's what the media will tell people. But like I said, I didn't even believe it then. I didn't even believe it then. I didn't even believe it then. And look, like we can have differing opinions on it, but even Lord of Edge has said the same thing about North Korea, that like Pyongyang is like cleaner than the average American city, just like Moscow, just like when that one dude on Brian Burletic of the New Atlas, I forget the host name, but I did subscribe to him recently. I forget what he said specifically, but I do know that he said that, oh yeah, I live in Moscow and it's so clean and everything. And that's what Lord of Edge said about Pyongyang as well. What's up, Gotcha Tails? How you doing? So there's a mixed line, and like, look, people can have differing opinions on it. If, say, hypothetically, Reaper, you have a differing opinion, obviously you're entitled to it, because I don't conform anybody. Like I said, man, like I said, I'm a far leftist. I have my radical left wing views. Like, I want the idea of the workers to have production. I want the workers to seize the means of production and gut the private system. I want a fucking Marxist revolution to fucking take over shit. Oh, I fucking do. That would be amazing, because that would be such a fucking blow to the capitalist system, to this fucking capitalist garbage system that we have in the US. It isn't even fucking funny. I would be so happy if that happened. And by the way, the great Richard Wolff has also put out something great as well recently. He put about economics, because he's great when it comes to, I mean, Richard Wolff is great about almost everything. But there was something he said. Oh yeah, he doesn't do videos, he does live streams. Where is that one video? Don't tell me they fucking removed it. I saw it the other day. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was on Democracy at Work. Not Neoliberal Now. Democracy Now, not Neoliberal Now. Which is fucking retarded.
Democracy Now? Yeah, more like democracy non-existent.
Yeah. Let's use that. Let's use it. Yo, let's fucking do it, bro. Let's fucking use it.
Democracy Now? More like democracy non-existent, because it doesn't exist.
All right, everyone, put it in the chat. Put it in the fucking chat. Put hashtag democracy non-existent. Put it in the fucking. This is the democracy. This is the democracy non-existent report. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying over here. And no, not because I'm smoking marijuana, although I'd love to smoke a fucking joint right now.
If I smoke weed every day.
What's up?
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, I would, man. If weed wasn't so expensive, I would do it way more often. Whee! Yeah, that would be me, dude. That would be me. Democracy non-existent. Yeah, we so totally have to do that. We so totally. We gotta tell Joey that. I can't wait for Joey to hear it. I cannot wait for Joey to hear it. What's up, Rhodes? Oh my god. Yeah, hey man, this is the democracy non-existent report. Oh my god, Reaper, you have created a new fucking meme on this channel, bro. You, my homie, you, my fucking homie, you have created a new meme on this fucking channel. You have. All right, he's on mute. He'll be right back. Yeah, this is let's put it in the let's put that in the chat, because so that thing. Yep. Yeah, never.
Moscow slams Kyiv for deliberate attack on journalist.
Yeah, because Ukraine killed a fucking journalist in Russia. I kid you not.
By the way, I wonder if any shitlib media outlet has anything new to say.
Yeah, Kyle Kulinski, fucking sellout twat, said that the Democrats are the lesser of two evils. He fucking said that.
Let's see what Politico is up to.
Oh my god, I fucking hate Politico.
Yeah, me too, man.
They're fucking garbage. They're fucking garbage. Garbage. They're fucking garbage. Garbage. So I want to check out that thing here from... Yeah, so highly recommend it. Yeah, Rhodes, everybody else in here, check out PressTV and Iran. I highly recommend them. Definitely check them out because they're fucking awesome. If my throat's a little raspy, it's not because of my yelling. It's because age. I think it's because on the plane, I've caught a bit of a little cold, but I'm not like sick because I'm not coughing. I don't have a fever. I'm not throwing up and nothing like that. Obviously, nothing bad is happening. So yeah, check that out. Moscow slams Kyiv, and check out all the stuff from PressTV from Iran. They are awesome.
Nothing new from Politico, but honestly, maybe it's just because I haven't found anything interesting from them.
Yeah, but Kyle Kulinski is really going into a fucking cuck mode. He's really going into fucking cuck mode.
You mean Kyle Kulinski?
Okay, bro, stop fucking trying to have it both ways, dumbass. Oh, now you're fucking saying that, oh, Biden cracks down on scam health insurance. He's cracking down. Oh, yeah, he's really doing anything for fucking healthcare. Why don't you just go fucking jerk Joe Biden off a little more, Kyle, you fucking idiot. Oh, my God. Dude, every time I think I can give Kyle the benefit of the doubt, I just can't. Kyle is officially a Democrat shill. I think it has been proven that he is a Democrat shill. I think it's been proven. Oh, Bill Maher and Jordan Peterson jerk each other off. Okay, well, that's what you're doing with Biden, dipshit. That's exactly what you're fucking doing, so I don't want to fucking hear it. You're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kyle was already a Democrat shell once he said that, like, he has no problem with people sending stuff to Ukraine, even though sending stuff to Ukraine escalates the war.
Yeah,
you fucking moron.
That's when he lost all fucking credibility. That's when Kyle lost all fucking credibility.
The day Farron lost all credibility, which I really don't think he had any credibility to begin with. That could be debatable. The day Farron lost all, was the day he lost all credibility was when he said Biden was a good president.
Yeah, the good one.
The good one.
Yeah, the good one.
While saying Trump praising dictators.
I mean, dude, I'm not a lesser two evils guy, but I mean, people want to say Destiny is a fucking cuck. Dude, okay, I get it. Destiny is a fucking cuck as well. He fucking lets his fucking wife sleep around with other guys, and he uses himself being bisexual to his advantage. But fucking Farron Cousins is fucking a million times more of a fucking cuck and a shill. He's even worse than Destiny at this point. Which might be debatable, but he's worse in my opinion. He is
the dude literally supported Joe Biden going to Ukraine instead of East Palestine. That should be something that should really tell you something about Farron as a person.
AOC endorses Joe Biden for re-election. Okay, Kyle, stop fucking bitching. So you want to bitch when AOC does it, but you're over there saying that Biden is the lesser of two evils. No, how about, just like I get annoyed when people say Trump is the lesser two evils. None of them are. Okay, there's no such thing as lesser two evils. Evil is evil. Just like fucking toxic masculinity. There's no such thing. Masculinity isn't toxic. Human beings are toxic. Fucking toxic masculinity is a stupid fucking term that these fucking morons on the fucking SJW left use to be like, oh, men are just toxic and it has no fucking meaning. That fucking term, beep, 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 has no fucking meaning. Like, fucking ridiculous. Doesn't even have a fucking meaning.
Exactly. Like, seriously, I seriously can't stand these SJWs who say, oh, well, men are more evil than women. No, that is not true in the slightest.
Yep. That's exactly right. Human beings are toxic. It's not the other way around. They're all toxic. There's toxic men and there's toxic women. But remember, there's toxic, oh, what's that word? Oh yeah, the other 50 genders on the list. Oh no, he went there. Well, yeah.
Oh God. I have a feeling that Zach's going to I have a feeling where this is going.
Like, oh my God, what about Zach? You must be so against the LGBT. How could I be if I'm gay, motherfucker? And go tell Jennifer Ranilla that I'm transphobic when I'm friends with someone who's trans. Just like Nicholas can't be homophobic when he's friends with me, a gay guy. And Dark Reaper can't be homophobic either when he's friends with me. He's one of my co-hosts, just like all the other guys in there are my co-hosts. Can't happen.
Pretty much.
Not true. Can't say he's homophobic. There's also a Dore's toxic buffaloes and bisons as well. Oh yeah, man, I heard them earlier. You know, there was a thunderstorm earlier, but it was actually because Cenk Uygur got up from his seat. That's what I heard. Yeah, man. I mean, like when I heard those claps of thunder earlier, no, it was actually, I could have sworn it was either a thunderstorm or an earthquake. But I'm telling you, no, it wasn't. It was Cenk Uygur getting up from his seat. It was him getting up from his seat and having to walk over and go tell Anna Kasparian some more fucking bullshit. That's all it was. I mean, forget it, man. We all know how heavy buffaloes are. We all know how heavy those buffaloes and bisons are. Have you seen the Dakotas? Have you seen British Columbia? Have you seen the studios of TYT lately? Oh, trust me. There's about 50 million buffaloes in there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Plot twist. You know all that thundering you hear outside whenever there's black clouds all over the place? That's not actually lightning. Lightning doesn't have a sound. The plot twist is it actually happens every time Cenk Uygur gets up and walks around. And it just so happens to be a coincidence that there's a storm while it's there. Every time.
Because
that's the plot twist.
Because he has so much electricity in him and so much fucking bullshit that he'll fucking electrocute the next person because he's a walking electric chair. Every time he gets up and he probably can't even fucking stand up. He probably walks like Biden too. He probably walks like a fucking pony. God damn, like I said, when I get going, I get going. I'm a train that isn't going to be stopped. It's a train going up the fucking Swiss mountains. It isn't going to be stopped. It's also the Bostonian in me too, because us Northerners are more blunt about shit. Yeah, I agree. Kyle Kulinski. Ew, I don't want to think about that. Ugh. Gross. No, no. Cornell West is better than Marion Williamson and RFK Jr.
Hey,
What's up?
oh, hold up. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
All right, homie.
Give me a sec.
No problem. Oh, Secretary Reaper's at work.
Hold up. I'm getting there.
No, no problem. I'm just over here being myself, and now fuck.
Tell me when you're watching the video.
Yeah. Oh yeah, kudos to, like I said, Michael Savage gets a lot of stuff wrong, but I'm glad he had Douglas McGregor on. Douglas McGregor is awesome. All these other guys I really like too. You know,
You watching the stream?
Katie Helper too. Sorry, I was just joking. All right, I'm loading up the screen now.
This is basically Joe Biden and Zelensky whenever they meet up together. You see it now?
Oh god, I feel like I had a stroke. I feel like I feel like I had a stroke.
This guy's face right here is exactly your reaction to this whole situation.
Yeah, pretty much. God. No, it's like Cenk Uger's fat ass when he finds the muffin table. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, dude. It's like, yeah, I don't want to see that. It nasty. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, if you think about it, Joe Biden and Zelensky kind of do have some sort of love pattern together.
Yeah, dancing in a fucking hula skirt for some fucking weird shit. God. I didn't need to see that. Nah, not really. I've seen a million times worse. You're talking to me. You're talking to a mental health guy that has had to clean up some of the most disgusting shit you'd ever imagine. So I've seen it all, heard it all. There's nothing I haven't seen or heard before in my life.
Yeah. Well, by the way,
worked with registered sex offenders, both juvenile and adult, you name it. But yes, what were you gonna say?
You're halfway there to 900 subscribers,
Yeah,
and then once you get 900, you just gotta wait for 100 more, and then you're gonna get thousands of subscribers. And not a damn thing is going to change in this channel one bit, besides the fact that more people know who you are.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Full house in the chat. The chat peaked. Sheesh. I have people in there out the door, man. Coming to see me fucking ranting and rambling like a lunatic. Ranting and raving like a lunatic. I farted. That's for Zelensky and Biden. Better be careful, man. Oh man, you know what? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Cenk Uygur. Oh, I shit myself. Oh, Cenk Uygur. This is what happens when Cenk Uygur eats all the ice cream and stays up past his bedtime. This is what happens. You know, every time I poke fun at these pieces of shit, I hear Jimmy's like contagious laughter, which is pretty funny. Oh, that reminds me. I want to go and watch Jimmy's video with regards to that. With regards to that bullshit. All right, like I said, the constant vaccine videos, it's like, no, dude, it's time to fucking move on from COVID, like, seriously. But, okay. All the other stuff, yeah, he's getting right. All right, the bombshell high temperatures were fake. No, I disagree. It was hot as fucking balls in a lot of places, including where I am. So, no. Okay, I agree. Ro Khanna is a fucking piece of shit war pig. I agree with that. Okay. I agree with that. Agree on all the other stuff. Fauci, yep, he's a piece of shit. I agree. Yep, he is. He's a corrupt fucking criminal. I agree with that. But, yeah. What's that video? I don't know. I can't seem to find it. But, yeah, no, the whole thing is support the bitter. Well, yeah, it does turn my stomach. Oh, here it is. Includes paid promotion. All right, dude, I don't care about the so-called paid promotion. But yeah, this is where Kyle fucking sells out. Democrats are 1 trillion times better than Republicans. This is what he said.
Has been a sellout for like over a year now.
Pretty much. It's fucking pathetic. Oh, good. He had Nick Cruz from Revolutionary Blackout Network, one of my favorites. All right, well, I'm just going to get to the video here. Jimmy said. Okay, Jimmy, what are you doing? You transformed from bowling shirts to Hawaiian shirts. I'm sorry. Bowling shirts to Hawaiian shirts. What are you doing?
Continuing to vote in large numbers in the Democratic Party.
Because they're 1 trillion times better than Republicans.
They're 1 trillion times better than Republicans. What the fuck, dude?
Exactly. Fucking absolutely retarded. All right, we got to watch that again. We got to go back and we got to watch that again. That's fucking crazy.
I saw Cornel West go on Anderson Cooper's show.
How do you do with Brother Hannity?
I heard it freaked out Sean when he called him brother.
Yeah, well, that's just how it is.
He started looking like more like the eagle from the Muppets.
I gotta watch that. But anyway, Kyle Kulinski watched it, and he makes this argument that that we like to knock down. So here it comes.
Why overwhelmingly do minorities and African Americans, Hispanic Americans, why are they still continuing to vote in large numbers in the Democratic Party?
Because they're 1 trillion times better than Republicans, and we have a...
What a fucking moron! Okay, well, he officially admitted it. He has officially sold out. Because they're 1 trillion times better than Republicans. What, for black people? Jim Crow Joe
Democrats are way better at what? What are they better at? Explain that to me. What are they better? Like, they're better at what? Democrats are better at fucking what? They're not better at anything.
Official sell fucking out. Unfucking believable. Dude, I'm like lost for words. Like, dude, seriously, I'm fucking lost for words, dude. I can't fucking believe it. Cannot fucking believe it.
Two-party system.
What scale? How many Scovilles above them?
I think it's the Barbie movie hair that's getting. I don't know what. What 1 trillion times.
Wars and passing trade deals. Yeah, exactly, Don Johnson. Exactly.
Nick, do you want to just jump in, and what would you like to say about?
Friend Zankin said the hair dye is getting to his brain.
It's like these people now worse than his old hair.
Hair dye's getting to his brain. That's awesome.
He's like Ken without the charisma.
Yeah, after the brain campaign, these people just became full-fledged Democrats now. They don't even hide it now. And they endorsing a guy who literally cut millions of people from the healthcare.
Yep.
That's who they are saying is better than the opposition. I remember when they used to be against ICE. Jimmy, do you remember that? When they used to say abolish ICE.
Yeah, remember when Kyle was against war? Remember when he used to call other sides out? Remember when he used to do that? No, not doing it now. What a fucking moron.
ICE. Joe Biden is funding ICE $6 billion more than Donald Trump did. They had a border industrial complex, Comic-Con, where they was talking about, like, man, it's crazy how much Joe Biden is actually funding us more than the Republican administration was. They got all these new toys. They got robot dogs. That's because of Joe Biden. But they don't care about that.
The Democrats in unison voted to crush a railroad strike, which is fascism.
Yes. Yep.
The Democrats in unison voted for war, to saber rattle with the nuclear power, to do a proxy war in Ukraine.
They did it a trillion times better than Republicans.
They did it trillion times better. The only people calling for the...
So all of these things, and also giving our fucking military equipment to the fucking Taliban. But yeah, and then Joe Biden doubling down on the war efforts in Nicaragua, refusing to lift the Cuba embargo, refusing to take steps that even Obama was more fucking progressive on. No, Kyle. The Democrats are better than Republicans. And I'm not saying the Republicans are better than the Democrats. This is not even an endorsement of Republicans or Jimmy Dore or anybody else. This isn't even an endorsement of Nick Cruz. Even if I wasn't even a fan of them and I didn't know them from Adam, I would say they're 100% right on this. Because Kyle sold the fuck out.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Biden has a history of trading and giving horrible people power. I mean, the dude let the Taliban take over Afghanistan again. He's giving money to Zelensky, who is an authoritarian dictator. He's doing all this other shit, and literally it's just fucking disgusting.
Yep. He's funding more right-wing fucking terroristic rebels in Nicaragua. He's doubling down on the sanctions regime in Venezuela. He was originally trying to do some of those things at first, but then no, he's getting pressured in by the neocons and the neoliberals, and he's doubling down on it again. So no, man, it's a fucking goddamn joke. Oh yeah, let's also not forget, in his earliest days of the presidency, he started the bombing campaign of Syria, continuing in the footsteps of Trump. How is that better than Republicans when you are doing everything that Trump was doing? The bombing of Syria, the sanctions regime on Nicaragua, the economic terrorism against Nicaragua and against Venezuela and Cuba. More of a hawk on North Korea, more of a hawk on China, more of a hawk on Russia. How is that better than Republicans? You know why? Because Kyle lives in a fucking neoliberal echo chamber and bubble, and he knows nothing about politics, world affairs, or anything. He has degraded into every single thing that he used to criticize 2019 and before. Not anymore. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about him?
Just tells me that they're scum.
Yeah, exactly. Tells you that Kyle is a moron who doesn't know a goddamn thing about fucking politics at all whatsoever. And he lives in an echo chamber, and that's why he goes on these fucking pro-Democrat videos and talking points and everything else. Like, Jesus Christ. Well, it's laid bare. And don't say that I'm lying about Kyle. He said it himself. Kyle said it himself. So
Democrats are way better than Republicans.
Yep, babe. And I'm not saying Republicans are better than Democrats. Neither one of them are better than each other. The two-party system is garbage. And by Kyle Kulinski saying that, the intent being immaterial, Kyle is giving aid and comfort to the two-party system by saying that. What he used to criticize and what he used to be against in the beginning. Not anymore. Because two morons, two moronic systems, neither one of them can make a right decision for this country, for the world, for the American people. And what does Kyle do? Democrats are a million times better than Republicans. Yep, I have no respect for him. Absolutely no respect for him. After this, I have no respect for him. You know what? Kyle Kulinski is more of a shill for Democrats than Jimmy Dore is for Republicans. But Jimmy Dore's not even a shill for Republicans. He might be a little too nice to Trump at times. Yeah, I will agree with that. I can agree with that. I disagree with them on that, just like I disagree with them on January 6th. I disagree with them on climate change and all this other stuff. But if you want to say that Jimmy Dore is a shill for Republicans, well, then Kyle is a shill for Democrats. If you want to use that argument, except one of them is true. Jimmy Dore is not a sellout for Republicans. Kyle Kulinski is
Kyle is a sellout for Democrats,
Kyle Kulinski
basically.
is a sellout for Democrats, exactly. You know why I don't support Democrats? Because they're not liberal. They're not liberal or left.
You want to know why I don't support Democrats? It's because they are authoritarian, power-hungry, money-hungry, warmongering, greedy pieces of shit.
The same reason I don't support Republicans. Because I don't favor Democrats because I favor Republicans. I'm against Democrats because they favor Republicans. That's my reason. Because I hate neocons, Republicans, just as much. I hate the Republican Party as much as I hate the Democrats.
Yeah.
See, notice how I'm not shilling for either side? Because Kyle can't do that. That's the problem. Because Kyle can't do that. Why am I finding more common ground? Why is it? And remember, Tim Pool also said this too. The left has gone right. They have gone right. Because the left of today, the modern day left, is pro-war, pro-big pharma, pro-military industrial complex, pro-capitalism, pro-corporate corporate interests, pro-Goldman Sachs, pro-Joe Biden, who is pro all of those things. And you know what? They hate leftists like me, people who are further left. They hate us more than they hate Republicans. But always remember that.
Yeah, people who liberals hate they pretty much hate you guys more than they hate Republicans.
They hate Marxian socialists like me more because we threaten their power more. That's the difference. They hate people like me who have Marxist sympathies and principles. That's the difference. We should revolutionize this country from one end to the other. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. Remember, that's the reason why Fidel Castro did it. And may Comrade Fidel Castro rest in peace. May Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il rest in peace. May Hugo Chavez rest in peace. And may Joe Biden and the two-party system fucking rot in hell. And that's my message. And like I said, bro, no one is going to fucking quiet me down ever. Never, ever, ever. Let me... Oh, yeah, Gamer Goat wants to come on with us. I'm gonna message him. Hey. All right, I'm gonna go over to the Z base, and we'll meet up over there. Let's do it.
Hello.
What's up, Gamer Goat, and how are you, bro?
Good.
Good. See my fiery ass rant earlier? Or at least saw a good portion of it. Well, guess what? Do you know what Kyle Kulinski's doing? He's sucking off the Democratic Party's titty wings.
He's grabbing on titty wings. He's wrong. Those are my titty wings.
He's doing the worst fucking kind. That's what he's doing.
Oh, he's doing some devious shit.
Well, he's just doing some very fucking dumb shit.
He's trying to fuck us in the ass.
The Democrats, man, I can't get over how stupid that is. How? Like, why is Kyle saying this? Who's paying them?
You know who I think is even a bigger Democrat shell? Farron Coxons.
Oh, yeah. He's just a little worse than Kyle, but not by much. Just a little bit more, but again, not by much. Absolutely pathetic.
The titty wings
I gotta go to the
is...
restroom. You guys can take over.
Alrighty. So, how is the titty wings doing for you guys? Have the titty wings been for you guys? Were they good? Or bad?
I don't know. I don't know how to say about that. I think I'll ask Zach that when he gets back. I don't know. I'm not sure how to answer that, but
Alrighty. Hey, who likes cheese? Biscuit. I can't get this song out of my head. I think I might be in the VC for a little while. I don't know. Hello, Chase Animations.
Alright, I have returned. I'm trying to think.
Remember when we were spamming C's?
Oh yeah, we gotta do that. Yep, it's that time.
oh jeez.
Yeah, it's time to do it. In here with
But I'm gonna have to save this onto my thing again, so it could be faster for me to. Thank God.
We already get up to 44! 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
Look at what happened Look at what happened yesterday and the day before then. Like, literally all you see is just Z's.
Z's.
I guess you could say this is why this is called the Z base / zone, because, like, literally it's nothing but Z's.
Nothing but Z's. and catching some Z's. Oh my god, this is too fucking funny.
We're just spamming Z's like we always do.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum.
Sounds like an expansion joint over the highway. Oh my god, is this actually a song? What the fuck?
Oh. The bump song by Gamer Go In, Zach the Zeltics guy, and the Dark Reaper.
Yep.
Copyright
You probably-
2023.
Hey Zach, you can probably guess what I was just guess you could say humming.
All rights reserved.
It's reserved. Well, for us, it's something that we did. It's obviously something that we did, YouTube. Fuck off. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. But yes. Oh, wait, what were you humming?
Never, it's secret. I was hoping you would, I was hoping you would understand what it was.
Oh, wait, never mind. I got it now. I had a brain fart for a second, but then I realized. I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, I know what it is now. I got it. Oh, my God, Gamer.
56 new messages, 57, 58, 59, 50, 60 new messages, 61, 62 new messages, 63 new messages, 64 new messages, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75.
69.
Good God. 77, 78, 79,
Spam Z in the comments,
80,
bros. Spam
81,
everyone in the live.
Spam Z. We don't care how much you
83,
spam it. Just keep spamming.
84,
Yeah, just keep going.
Spam Z, 87, 88,
Z for
89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. What? It keeps going.
He's not stopping! Oh my god, he's not stopping. This is gonna go to infinity.
Gamer Gooten ain't stopping.
He's not stopping. He's going to infinity. Oh my god, Reaper's doing it in the chat too.
Well, what do you expect, folks? It's the Z community. Welcome to the Z community, everybody, where we spam Z's.
Yep, that's right. Oh my god.
We'll also do middle fingers while we're at it.
Yep. Alright, hang on. Well, we should.
Oh, I spammed so much it got me kicked out the VC, bro.
God damn. Yeah, I agree. Okay, this is part of the stream. This is the part of the stream where it's just random craziness. That's basically what it is.
We call this the shit show. Well, actually, we'll just call this the. What should we call this moment?
This is the
BRB.
random. We call this the. He said BRB. This is the random shit moment.
Yeah, pretty much the random shit moment. The shit show is something that I prefer to call another moment. But if I were to say what moment I mean, I'm not going to say what moment I mean because it's kind of just like some stuff that we would avoid talking about nowadays.
Yeah,
so
that's true. The big discussion. And then fucking hiccups. The big discussion. Middle fingers spamming Z. And then 9 o'clock, retard hour, gaming before or later, 7, more discussions, and then the wrap up later. Oh wait, hold on. That's basically how it goes. Well, that's basically it all summed up. Oh, there he goes. No. What's up, Gugu? How you doing? Yeah, now time for you. Yeah, now time for you to spam it as well. All right, so with that, I might as well play a little bit more of this. I'm supposed to get that free. I was supposed to get that free trial before. Well, I'll get it. Oh, the Z again. Oh, it absolutely is, dude. Well, it looks like others are on a BRB. But yeah, that's what this shit's gonna be. I could have sworn you were in here too. Well, that's the video capture. That's window capture. I'm gonna play some more Zuma. And with that, I gotta grab a bottled water and then grab my glasses.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. Goodbye. Speaking of that, where the fuck did my glasses go? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking dork. I'm like, where are my glasses that I realized? Oh shit, wait a minute, never mind. They're in the back. So yeah, before the stream, I did the dishes and, that type of stuff. Why am I like walking in circles? Fucking up. Oh, hey, I got another update. You ready for this one?
Oh, geez.
I got another update. Guess what? Vosh is pissed at the Vanguard, I guess, for defending Cornell West. Because I guess he's on the side of, like, Marion Williamson or some stupid bullshit. I don't even know whose fucking side he's on, but he's just a retard. Dude, it's
I guess I was proven wrong when I said something along the lines last stream. Man, imagine if the Vanguard did defend Vosh. I'm guessing that's not going to happen. At least I hope it's not going to happen.
Yeah, me either. Because if that's the case, I'm going to lose a lot of respect for them.
But yeah, I'm not surprised that Vosh would be pissed at the Vanguard because the Vanguard happens to disagree with him. Seriously, fuck that fucking guy. That dude's a fucking piece of shit. I can't stand him. Vosh is just a... No. God, my blood just boils thinking about him.
I agree.
Give me a sec.
Okay. No problem. Ranting about fucking Vosh is always welcome in here. Okay, I guess I don't have much time left for this fucking free trial. But it's worth it to get accustomed to charging 99 cents for the free trial. Like, free trial for that, I don't know what you do exactly.
Okay, and sorry about that. I had to go check up some stuff real quick.
No problem.
But as I was saying, fuck Vosh! Like, Jesus Christ, every time I think about him, my blood boils to an extreme extent. I fucking hate Vosh. I fucking hate this dude. I despise him, and he should be in prison because he defends pedophilia! Why is there no law in place that should say it should be illegal to defend pedophilia?
I agree.
Why is that not a law? It's not even like, I have not seen one state.
It should be.
I have not heard one state where it is actually illegal to defend pedophilia.
Well, it should be, dude. I don't even know why the fuck it's not. And Vosh should be in fucking prison. And no, not because his politics are shit. Because again, I'm pro free speech. I'm pro free speech, but that's one of the things that should be. Okay, you want to talk about dangerous and bad misinformation? Well, what about what Vosh is doing? Fucking saying that that there's no problem with CP. Yeah, as if that doesn't cause real world harm, right?
Defending pedophilia is not free speech.
It's not. Absolutely not.
It's a disgusting thing to defend. Anyone who supports it, if any grown-ass adult who supports or defends that type of shit should have the FBI investigate them immediately.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. I'd be all for funding the FBI to go after those motherfuckers. Now see, the cops should focus on the real criminals, not people with fucking marijuana and drugs. But just remember how stupid fucking the Serbs are. The Serbs are no different than both. Like, they're two sides of the same coin, minus the pedophilia. But when you're so
don't get me wrong.
When you're so fucking stupid that you make Anna Kasparian look smart in comparison, then you know there's a problem. Then it's all good.
Now, okay, here's the thing about the drug thing. I could totally see why stuff like cocaine and crystal meth being illegal, I could totally see why that would be illegal because that type of stuff causes harm to people. But, like, I still think it's pretty stupid that weed was made illegal in the first place, but yet alcohol wasn't? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. When weed is less harmful for you than alcohol.
Exactly.
Now,
in fact, alcohol should be considered a drug if you think about it, because it like does some effects on your brain and stuff.
Exactly.
Technically, it is a drug. Alcohol is a drug. Whether people like that or not, it's a drug.
Yeah, it is. Now, see, as far as I would go with the drug ban, I would just decriminalize it and make mandatory drug treatment, pay a fine, take their license, so driver's license away if they have one until they detox, and have, like, red flag laws, because I also don't think people on drugs should have guns either. And I've actually talked with pro-gun conservatives that have but yeah, stuff like that. No, they shouldn't go to jail. Because it's a medical problem. It's a medical problem, not a criminal one. The only ones that should be in prison are the dealers and the traffickers, because they actually have a fix. So yes.
Yeah, in Lovecraft, cocaine and crystal meth are illegal, and also in Lovecraft, drug dealers are basically sentenced to decades in prison.
Yep, Pogo Island's there too.
If you are selling drugs to people in Lovecraft, you will be sentenced to up to either 20 or 30 years in prison.
Agreed. And I think for drug trafficking and smuggling, it should be up to death, in my opinion. Because basically when you're drug trafficking and smuggling, you're basically fucking killing people. You're like when you smuggle 10 pounds of cocaine from one place to another. Do you know how many people's lives you're putting in jeopardy? You know how many people's lives you're destroying by doing that? No, it's a horrible.
Isn't drug dealing and drug trafficking the same thing though, or
No.
Am I just not understanding that better?
No, drug dealing is when you sell it. Drug trafficking is when you're like smuggling it, like when you're like bringing it from one place to another. It's like when you take it in your possession and you're taking like, well, no, trafficking is just like large quantities of it. It's like, okay, having like 1 gram of cocaine on you wouldn't be trafficking, but having like 10 pounds of it in your possession would be. Because that's like dealer. Having just
basically,
it just depends on the quantity. It depends on.
So basically, drug trafficking is basically it's forcing drugs onto others. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and transporting it from one place to another. Like say you go to a foreign airport and you have it in your suitcase and you're transporting it from one place to another. No, those people should go to prison because how many lives are put in danger by doing that? You know that basically just funds like cartels and deadly things like that.
It basically spreading drugs onto other people.
Yeah, it's spreading it from one place to another. Yes, you're right. That's 100% right.
Also, the cartel, didn't I hear that the U.S. apparently funds the cartel, and that's why they keep getting away with it, and that's why they're all over Mexico?
Well, because the U.S. is fighting bullshit drug dealers. That only helps the cartel. If the U.S. decriminalized if we decriminalized drugs and stopped the fucking drug war, there would be no business for it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because the drug war is it's authoritarian. It's only for bullshit moralistic reasons. To put people in jail for smoking marijuana or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, man, we can be tough on crime all day long, but not when it comes to that. Like I said, man, I believe in doing both. You need to have the rule of law and have an economically beneficial society. Improve funding mental health, having a living wage, having better health care, better this, that, and the other thing, just a better society in general. That would also reduce crime.
Google says in chat, I agree, fuck that, weed is mostly legal in California. We have other problems to deal with, meanwhile people are getting thrown in prison just for holding a leaf for non-medical reasons.
Yeah, pretty much. Who made crack and nobody can use it? Well, basically, people can make anything. People make illegal shit all the time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people make bombs. You know, there's like, as far as I know, in some dark web websites, they have like tutorials on how to create bombs.
Yeah, because these people are fucking crazy. But yeah, all right, my try.
That's that type of shit's like dark web stuff.
Oh yeah, and that should be 100% illegal too. Well, I mean,
tutorials on how to create bombs.
Well, that's just
that should be illegal.
Well, that's just straight terrorism at that point.
Bombs are very destructive. and like very dangerous. And the only reason I could see anyone owning a bomb is if they're out to commit some sort of terrorism.
That's the only reason they would have it. Nah, people are just gonna do crazy shit regardless. We can enforce the rule of law on people, but also have a beneficial society as well. I mean, hey, Singapore does it. Singapore does it. Japan does it. Myanmar does it. Eritrea does it. Cuba does it. They're tough on crime, and they're prosperous. Except for the countries that are under siege by the fucking U.S. empire, but that's besides the point. You know, stuff like that, in so many words. Oh yeah, Adam was live earlier. I don't know if you saw it or not, but Adam was live.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, I was in his live stream earlier. So
I kind of wish
don't have work.
You know, I do believe Adam's kind of most likely just very busy with things.
Yeah, he is.
But, you know,
I was talking with him, and he did say that. He has to go back to school soon. That's another big thing.
Oh, so that's kind of why we haven't really seen him in a while.
Yeah, and he was also on a family vacation, too. Yeah, and his family, they do a lot of stuff. No, he still supports us. He's still here. It's just he has a lot of stuff going on. I mean, he has more of a busy life than me. I mean, I do. I mean, I go on vacation every now and again. I mean, I would go on vacation more, but here's the thing, though. You know, bills. Got to save money. Got to save up for that rent at the end of the month. You know, stuff like that, which I got to pay on Friday, which is okay because I'm getting paid on Thursday, so I get to pay my rent after I get paid. So that's dope sauce. Wait, who's messaging in here? Democrats are. Rebel Shadow's talking. We should see him go off. As a Democrat, I confirm that statement is not true. We have our own fair share of flaws. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Look at that. A self-proclaimed Democrat is even saying the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, Rebel Shadow said the exact same thing. All right, hang on. So you can voice. I'm gonna invite him on. If he does, we're gonna just go back in here. But I want to hear what he has to. All right, you want to join us so you can voice your opinion.
All right, let's go.
All right, you want to join the? I will start it. All right, good. Yay! I'll start it. I'll be there in a sec.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll be here. And Steven is sneezing like he's sneezing off the top of a mountain. Jesus, babe. Like, the fuck? You trying to impersonate a lion? Like, Jesus. You know why they call them dandelions? Because they make them sneeze like a lion. What? Oh my god, babe. What the fuck? As if you don't have enough cash. What are you doing? Stop it. Alright, guys. This one. This is my debit card. This is my savings ATM card. That's the one I paid for rent and stuff. Shouldn't be an equality card. You never know. I don't know. Just good. Never mind, Steven. He's just what? Hang on, Rebel. I'll be right there.
Yo.
This should be good.
What's up, Rebel? How you doing, brother? Good to see you on the chat, man.
Good to see you too, man. We have got a lot to talk about before we launch the controversy corner.
Yes, we
have got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
All right, so let's hear it. You have the floor. You voice your opinion on that because, holy fuck, what a fucking cluster fuck that is.
Yeah. So I am seeing right now that they say that there's this take. There's this take that says Democrats are a trillion times better than Republicans, right?
Yeah.
As a Democrat, I can confirm that statement is not true. We have our own fair share of flaws. Like, for example, before the 20th century, in the late 1800s, our political party literally defended slavery. Why else do you think most people don't like Democrats? I mean,
exactly.
Yep.
There's a reason why people don't like Democrats, and it's because of things like that. And I kid you not, Democrats actually used to defend slavery.
Yeah, they did.
That's why most people don't like Republicans. I mean, Democrats. But Republicans used to be a good party, but now after Ronald Reagan came into the picture, everything went to shit for America.
Oh yeah. Well, Jimmy Carter was a great man, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it, Dwight D. Eisenhower was the last good Republican president. I'm like, what happened to you Republicans? Your political party used to be about preserving traditional American values. Now your political party has become riddled with the most insufferable people that I've ever seen. Not only does it feel like you got hit in the head with a shovel about 50 times, but if that wasn't enough, you're now even more evil than Adolf Hitler ever was. You weren't always like this. Yeah. You weren't always like this. You were once willing to defend the rights of the people while preserving traditional American values. Now it legitimately feels like you hate the people, provided you fucking jackass can even feel emotions like hate.
Yeah.
If you modern day conservatives and Republicans don't care about morality, then you clearly don't care about it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. But yes,
keep in mind, Abraham Lincoln, the guy who stopped slavery, that dude was a Republican. So what the fuck happened?
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican, but he's a primary example of why Republicans used to be good during the 19th century.
And the good ones are going away. The good ones there's the halfway good ones like Charlie Baker in my state, Chris Sununu in New Hampshire, Larry Hogan in Maryland. But then you got the ones that are either the fucking Trump ass sniffers or the fucking ones that are like neocons that just want to bomb the shit out of everything. So
exactly.
Yeah, they're the ones that are like that. My only thing is what about this?
Yeah. That's something I'll never understand about Republicans. How do they go from wanting to preserve traditional American values to wanting to outright commit a mass genocide on LGBTQ plus Americans?
Yeah, or mass one on people economically, basically, or especially what they're doing against Venezuela and Syria and other countries that are not puppets of the U.S. That's basically economic terrorism. It's economic genocide.
Exactly. And here's the thing, being an LGBTQ person in Florida is like being a Jew during Nazi Germany. That's basically how I see it now.
Well, you should see the way that they're treated in many of those fucking places. Or you're a woman trying to get an abortion in that fucking post-Roe v. which is fucking disgusting. To fucking do that to women's rights is fucking despicable.
It's just evil. It's pure evil. Not to mention, I feel like the Supreme Court is literally trying to roll back years of progress that we worked so hard to fight for.
Yeah,
because not only did they overturn Roe v. Wade and allow abortion rights to be stricken from the record, but now they're making it okay against LGBTQ Americans.
Well, yeah, doing that too. I mean, it's legal to discriminate against the LGBT community in more than half the fucking country. That's the other. Then in about half the country, that's another fucking problem. That's another.
Yeah.
That's another issue. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
The North has its problems too. But yeah, I think. But at least we're not fucking ass backwards on social issues. All right. Reaper has something to say.
Yeah. Google in the chat says, let's not forget Reagan was a supporter to create Al Qaeda. That was fucked up.
Oh yeah, and let's not
forget. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I'll say the thing afterwards.
According to this person in the chat, apparently Reagan was in support of creating Al Qaeda. I'm not sure about that.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was, because he was giving money to fucking Al Qaeda. There's a famous thing found out that he was giving money to Al Qaeda against the Soviet Union with Afghanistan. And
like, dude, isn't Al Qaeda basically the reason why the war in Afghanistan has been going on for 2 fucking decades?
And of course, let's not forget the U.S. is also funding Al Qaeda in Syria against the legitimate president there. And why?
How possible? I thought America was fighting against Al Qaeda. Like, they literally were fighting against them during the Afghanistan war.
Because they're arguing that Assad is killing people and is doing that. So we're going to go fund the side against him, which is the side that's funding him are the Sunni-backed fucking rebels, which are fucking terrorists. These are white helmet assholes. Are fucking assholes. Yeah, Reagan was also supportive of Konami and that. Oh, Drew is in here too. God, we're getting, like I said, we're getting a full house up in this.
Damn.
But yeah, no.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what they're doing in Syria. That's what they're doing in Syria. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing in Syria. I didn't even know.
This is why I hate Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan deserved to die. Out of many Republicans that deserved it, Ronald Reagan and, to an extent, John McCain were 2 of them.
Yeah, John McCain. You should have saw Sticks, X, and Hammers video on him. Like, who do you think you are, John? That was fucking hilarious. That was awesome. He's like, who do you think you are? Or when George H.W. Bush bit the fucking bullet. Oh, yeah, the Iran-Contra scandal. Yeah, there was that, too. Yeah, who do you think you are, John? Yeah, exactly. And again, that's a libertarian dude, and I don't even agree. But here's the thing. We have found common ground when it comes to war and stuff. Damn, you learn something new every day. U.S. is donating to Al Qaeda. Why do you think they're in bed with the fucking Saudi tyrants? Why are they still in bed with them? You know PGA, the fucking golf, the golf agency.
Yeah.
You know
who the hell watches golf?
Yeah, you know they're in a trade deal with Saudi Arabia, right? Did you hear about that?
I heard a lot about that.
Yeah, they're getting so much shit for it, dude. It's unbelievable. Yeah, dude, it's fucking unbelievable the shit that they're doing. They're giving money to them. But just Ronald Reagan was the worst president ever, and that says a lot. Yeah, he's one of them at least. I think W was the number 1 worst. Biden is in the top 5 at least. He's in the top 5. For sure. I would absolutely say that. Absolutely say that. Absolutely.
Dude, isn't Biden basically the reason why our economy's fucked up anyway?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
Like, we had a recession during 2008 while Barack Obama was president, and you know who was there? Vice President Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Vice President Joe Biden was there when we had a recession. And now look at America's economy. It's becoming a lot worse. And you know who's there? Joe Biden. But at this time, instead of vice president, he's the actual president.
Yeah.
I blame him for the many recessions that we've had.
Because they're scum, Drew. But yeah, that's exactly right.
Dude, Joe Biden is my God, he's terrible.
He is.
Yeah.
And then, there could have been a chance to hold the bankers accountable, but I hate to break it. I mean, look at what Obama did during that. He bailed out the fucking bankers. It's like, dude, why would you do that? Biden and Trump are equally responsible. Yeah,
like,
of course. I mean,
like,
I fucking hate Trump too.
As if you thought Trump was bad, Biden isn't any better either, because look what he's doing to our economy. I mean, Trump wasn't this guy basically just like a fascist who tried to overthrow the government when he lost the election 2 years ago?
That was fascism. It is fucking fascism. But look how Biden's acting against free speech. Biden is fascist. I mean, he's a fucking fascist too. And this is where I disagree with some people that act like Biden is more of a fascist than Trump. Like, no, they're just equally fucking fascist. I mean, like, why don't we just say, why don't we just say that they're equally fucking fascist? Why don't we just say Biden's a fascist and Trump is also one too, but in different ways? Why don't we just say that? We can just say that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Barack Obama's presidency was better than both of them combined. Like Barack Obama, I actually enjoyed having him as our president for 8 years. But when it comes to Joe Biden and Donald Trump, everyone sucks there.
What do you mean Biden is the most progressive president since FDRK Jr.? Yeah, and fucking RFK Jr. is no better. He's killing for fucking Israel. And you know who's better than both of them? Cornel West. That's who I'm voting for. Marianne Williamson is fucking Zionist.
Who's Cornel West?
He's this like activist. He's African American as well. Highly recommend you check him out, dude. He is really good. Yeah, exactly. Fake progressive say.
I hope he's a Democrat.
I don't know what side he's on, but he is left wing. I will give him that. He is to the left of them. Kind of like me. I don't agree with everything he does, but I gotta say Biden's terrible. Yeah, I know. That's what the progressives.
In that case, he gets my vote.
Yeah, well, Cornel West does get my vote. I completely agree. He's better than RFK Jr., who has been spouting some Zionist nonsense, and Marianne Williamson, who's a fucking neocon when it comes to Russia and Ukraine. So no, Cornel West is better than both of them. So I'm gonna put my vote on.
I'm beginning to see a pattern here. I'm beginning to see that this stuff like this could possibly be a reason why the Kennedy family has been getting assassinated constantly. Why is it FK Jr. next on the list?
I don't know, dude. But like I said, there were other problems with Biden, with Obama as well. But that's besides the point. Havoc came down to Trump when he won. Yeah, dude, exactly. Wow, there's so much going on. Wow, we have so many people in here. It's unbelievable, man. This chat is like, this chat's like blowing up, dude. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it is a joke. It's a complete fucking joke to sit there and say that, oh yeah, Biden is he's the most progressive president. Like, no, he's not. What is progressive?
How is he the most?
Him.
How is he the most progressive president when he literally let the Taliban take over Afghanistan?
How is he? The only thing progressive about Biden is his dementia. That's it.
Yeah, like Biden hasn't done shit for us other than ruin the economy twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Flame of Liberation can agree with me on this too. I think Flame of Liberation can agree with me on this too, that Cornel West is probably the best out of all of them. But yeah, no, he definitely is. But no, you need something.
Yeah.
You need an actual leftist candidate, because remember what Lee Camp and Katie Helper once said. When we say the left, we don't mean the modern day Dems like Biden and shit. We mean the people that are going to call out the fucking war machine. That's who we're talking about. We're talking about the actual war machine. That's the difference. That's what makes all the difference. We're talking about the people that are going to actually call out the war machine. Do you see them calling out the war machine? No. You don't see that.
They don't.
They're like, oh yeah, like because we all know how Biden is so anti-war when he has us at World War III almost with fucking Russia. We see how great how he's gotten us with an even bigger sanctions campaign on Nicaragua and Venezuela. Yeah, we all know about sure. Yeah, West is the best option.
I'm pretty sure none of these candidates even remotely care about the war between Russia and Ukraine in the slightest. Especially in situations where you have people like Donald Trump and Joe Biden in those debates. I mean, honestly, these were just clusterfucks of utter nonsense. Like these whole things were just like ignoring the issues that were concerning America the most, and instead they were sticking to invective and personal crap that had nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing to do with the substantive problems of running a government.
Exactly.
Which is all true, as you know, if you followed the speeches and so-called debates of the candidates.
Yeah, exactly. I have to respond to a comment in the comments from Flame Liberation. Yeah, I agree. RFK Jr. is a Zionist. He has come out and has acted like one, and he's frankly not a good speaker. Like originally, man, I liked a lot of the things he was saying, but listen, man, you got him saying stupid, nefarious shit too. And you know, when he's doing that and being stupid, I'm just like, no, man, I'm right now. West is the best option out of all of them. Like, absolutely. And yeah,
I heard before that RFK Jr. was an anti-vaxxer and a conspiracy theorist.
I don't know what the fuck he is, dude. Dude, he's just a grifter. That's really all he is. I don't even care about the vaccine. No,
Jesus
whatever.
Christ.
I don't even care about the vaccine stuff at this point. Listen, I think everyone needs to stop fucking talking about it because it's getting annoying. Because COVID is over and it's time to just put it to bed. Like, this is why I even get annoyed with Jimmy Dore making the fucking vaccine videos. It's like, dude, I love you, but there's so many more important things to talk about than the fucking vaccine. It's like, oh my god, they're making another vaccine. They're making another. It's like, no, they're not. Just come on, enough is enough.
Like, no one's talking about the vaccines anymore, and I think that anti-vaxxers should be the least of our issues because, like, we're no longer dealing with COVID. That's not really an issue anymore.
Right.
I know COVID should be like treated as just a thing that exists now.
Like, okay, Jimmy, this is a constructive criticism of you to tell you to, like, fucking shut up and stop talking about it. Because, like what he said about Kyle Kulinski earlier, I agreed with him and I gave him credit for that. But I'm not going to kiss, like I said, dude, I don't kiss nobody's ass. I don't kiss nobody's ass when it comes to anything. Not even people that I support on the internet. No, when they say stupid shit, I'm going to fucking say it. I'm going to fucking say it. So, like, for example, when Jimmy Dore says stuff that I think is stupid and I don't agree with it, like about how, they were lying about the fucking high temperatures in January 6th. I'm like, dude, come on, dude, really? Like, when it's shit like that, I'm going to be like, okay, no, you're wrong on this. I'm sorry, you're wrong on this. That's number one. And number 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that doesn't make me more on the other, the shitlib side. That just means, okay, it's time to improve and talk about something else. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm far left, just not for Joe Biden. Biden is not even left. Like that's what people, Democrats, I'm not saying all Democrats, because I know you're one. I'm not dissing on you or nothing. I'm talking the current state of the way it is today. They're not left wing, because the ones, they are just as much as on the pro-war machine. They really are. But yes.
Yeah, Joe Biden's not anything. He's not a leader. He's just a full-on grifter. He's nothing. All right. He's not anything. He's not anything of value.
He's just a senile old bastard. He's just a senile old bastard with dementia. How the hell did we even let him in how and why the hell did we even let him in the Oval Office in the first place?
I don't know.
He's not doing anything beneficial for America.
He's escaped the nursing home and they forgot to tell him to fucking, excuse me, this way. The nurses should have said this way, dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, this way, dumbass, this way. Like, hello, the fuck are you doing?
They should have told him that.
Yeah, they should have fucking said something. Yeah, they should have told him that. The Democratic Party is not left there for capitalism. Well, yeah, I mean, you think Biden isn't for capitalism? This is why it's so annoying when you see right-wingers act. Well, I'm not saying all right-wingers. I'm talking about, like, the fucking, I'm talking like people like fucking like Kim Reynolds and fucking Carrie Lake and fucking Trump ass sniffers who act like Biden is this fucking leftist and whatnot. It's like, what? No, like, that's just not the case. Okay, that's just not the case. He's still for okay, because remember, if he was really a socialist and a communist, then where's all the things? Where's the universal health care? Where's the infrastructure money that you're going to do for us? Where's that relief for the gas prices? Where's all of these things? No, and not only that, he's kicked more people off fucking health insurance. He's done more and more and more of that. We still don't got universal health care. We still don't got living wages. We still got wages that are still fucking stagnant from the 70s. We still got a federal minimum wage that is like fucking literal, like, that is literally sub $8 an hour, which is retarded. You've got that. Oh, the minimum wage of $15 an hour. No, it should be more. If you want to get technical, it should be more. In all honesty, with prices, they need, like I said, they need fucking price caps. They need price caps. This is why I'm a socialist, because I believe in, when I say seize the means of production, I also talk about price controls. They also need to do that as well. So that way they can stop the private market from fucking price gouging everyone. Because it's the private market that is price gouging people. The housing crisis, this is from the big bankers. This is from corrupt real estate. They do it deliberately. They sit on real estate. With all these vacant buildings in this country and in other parts of the Western world, Canada included, they sit on cheap real estate to drive up the prices. And they refuse to take all these vacant buildings and turning them into cheap apartments or houses. That's what causes the housing shortage. It's all intentional. It's all about that fucking money. That's why they don't have rent control. That's why they don't have a better regulated housing market to prevent landlords from overcharging you thousands of dollars for rent. It's all about that fucking money. Just like when our fucking former piece of shit Governor Deval Patrick in Massachusetts tried to raise the gas tax on Massachusetts voters, but we voted against it. So we could say, fuck you, we're going to use our other tax dollar money. Like, no, it's the opposite. Because it's all about money. Gas taxes more are not going to do anything for the roads and the bridges. It's just going to go to big oil. Take the gas tax, which I support, because we need it to pay for the roads and bridges, but use the money that you have and regulate the spending. There. That's my economic philosophy for all of you. Now, whoever has the floor next, go. Go. Your turn. I got the gavel right here, and I'm live.
Yep. So basically, you're the judge, we're the jury, but who's going to be the executioner?
Probably our boy Nicholas Turles.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Or Lord of Edge. Or something along those lines.
You're going to be Lord of Edge, or it's going to be Nicholas.
Yeah. I'm just the fucking drill sergeant of the stream. That's what I am.
And I'm the reader. I read articles. That's what I do.
Oh yeah.
And I also read and I sometimes read comments from the chat and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yes, he does.
Kind of be considered the lead political analyst.
Yeah, bro. You should absolutely have you in here. You would be great. And I love it when you come to these streams.
Yeah.
I love when you come here because, like I said, I love when everyone comes, but I mean, it's just a great thing when you come, man.
Yeah. Because like I have a lot of fun talking about politics.
Yeah, you're always welcome in here. You can come on here anytime you'd like. 7 p.m., 7 p.m. That's how it goes.
7 p.m.
Talk about Elon Musk killed the beautiful and iconic bird on Twitter. Now it's called X. Well, dude, Elon Musk is a fucking idiot. Oh, yeah, Elon Musk voted for Joe Biden. Just remember that.
He did what?
Oh, my God. That's so ironic. It's ironic how he voted for a Democrat, yet he's literally defending Republicans and people on the far right.
You know
where is your head, Elon? Where is your head?
You make up your fucking mind. You know what it's come to be. It seems like I love it how like there are now look at me. I have central right views and stuff like that. But it's funny to me that Elon Musk gets defended by Republican commentators on a daily basis, and yet turns out Elon Musk voted for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Voted for Joe Biden.
Yeah, and I got evidence to prove it too.
All right, Elon Musk supports Joe Biden. He could go fuck himself.
It's funny how he voted for Joe Biden, a literal Democrat, yet he defends Republicans, conservatives, and people on the far right.
Make up your fucking mind. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Exactly. You can't just switch teams.
It's one thing to be apolitical and not get involved in it, but dude, when you say you voted for Biden, guess what? You're involved. It's literally like that Chris Hansen, talking is talking, showing up is showing up, and you showed up. That's what Elon Musk did. And you know what? I could see Elon Musk being some fucking pedo getting stopped by Chris Hansen.
It's funny because the guy literally doesn't take action when pedophiles post shit on Twitter. Yet when people speak out against pedophiles, they get their account suspended for it. Yeah. Gotta love that logic.
Yeah, don't you just love it?
Oh yeah, and speaking of Elon Musk, haven't you heard that the dude is now rebranding it to X? So what is it going to become a porn website now? Like, what's the deal with that there?
I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. I'm pretty sure this is just a thinly based ploy to shove his personal agenda in the faces of everyone using Twitter. Like, it's pretty much him taking over the entire site. Let's just say, I would dare to compare Elon Musk's run taking over Twitter. I would dare to compare Elon Musk to Adolf Hitler, and Twitter is basically Nazi Germany.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pretty much. I mean, think about it. Ukraine's kind of a current, Nazi Germany because like there's a neo-Nazi militia group over there.
Yeah.
And Zelensky,
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure Zelensky supports that group, so.
Yeah.
And it's like.
He was shaking hands with them. But remember, anyone who wants to act like that's oh, that's a conspiracy. Well, look at George Soros. George Soros shook hands. Soros. It's all that New England act. Soros. Oh my God! Why are you playing this game?
Jesus.
Why are you playing this game with me?
God damn it!
It's Soros. It's the New England accent, baby. This is how we talk in the North. You moved here, now you need to get used to it. It's Soros.
That's what happens when you move to Boston. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Mr. fucking Corn. You should know this.
Oh my God! I love how Steve is just repeatedly saying Soros, like he's like a robot, just repeating the same thing over and over. No offense, Steven, if you're actually hearing what I'm saying there.
No. He's funny. He loves to be that. He loves to be that contrarian. Just like it's Soros. Sorry that I don't pronounce my R's.
God damn it!
Fuck you. Oh wait, fuck you. Oh wait, I might do that to you soon.
Hey, yo! Pause!
You set me up on that one.
God damn it.
They're like, yeah, fuck you. Oh, wait a minute. I already do that. Jesus Christ.
Hey, yo, don't tell Steve. Don't tell Steve.
Oh, no. He was here just trying to be a contrarian. Oh, Soros. Well, I'm like, sorry, but you pronounce your R's in Indiana. We up here in the North. I mean, I get it. I get it. It's the gateway. Indiana is sort of, it's neither the North really or the South. It's kind of like its own thing. It's kind of like the gateway to the North and the South. But it's like, but yeah, no. There's like a Southern accent in the southern part and more of a Chicago accent in the North and so forth. But no, like, sorry, we pronounce our R's here. The only people in Massachusetts that don't pronounce their R's are people, I don't even know where. I don't think anywhere. I was going to say Western Mass, which is further away from Boston and way more rural and stuff. But no, I think they have more of a New York accent over there because they're closer to New York.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. There's different dialects. You know, there's the Springfield accent, there's the Western Mass accent, there's the Boston accent, there's the North Shore accent, then there's the Rhode Island accent, which is the Rhode Island accent, there's the Rhode Island, blah, 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 blah. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man. Yeah, I haven't heard a New York accent from Rebel yet.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah, because hardly anyone like me talks with a New York accent. I mean, I don't really see many people like that, but it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're not even from New York, so you've got the
maybe
it's the Yonkers accent, but yeah, what's that?
I think I know.
Got the Yonkers accent.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might know how to pronounce a Brooklyn accent. Let me try. Hey, what's up? I am a guy from Brooklyn. I hate my life.
From Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
Dude, if you go to New York, stay the hell away from Brooklyn. There's a lot of gangs, thugs, and criminals everywhere.
Yeah, Brooklyn is not.
Now I think about it, that accent makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Brooklyn is not a good place.
Nah. New York City is kind of just, meh.
Yeah.
Too crowded.
Yeah, too crowded.
Yep.
And everything else. Fucking gangs. Too many fucking.
Overrated as fuck.
Yep, that too.
Then again, it is the largest city in the U.S., so what do we expect?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
And don't even get me started on. You know what's funny? My dad, who's mostly like Republican, but he was saying about Chicago and the way it is. And you know what his response to how things in Chicago is? He's like, good luck to you. You're going to need it. That's what he said. That's what my dad said about it. Which is true.
I heard the south of Chicago is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember, it's Chicago.
Yeah. Chicago is a pretty wild city in general.
Ugh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they're not doing anything about the fucking criminals. It's like when you let fucking criminals run wild, what do you expect? Okay? You start by locking up the damn criminals.
And you know who's to blame for that?
Lori Heavyfoot, or as I like to call her, Lori Heavyfoot.
Yeah.
Lori No Brains.
Yes. Yeah, it's her fault that crime has run rampant in Chicago. It's her fault.
It's gotten even worse under her watch, and now there's another fucking idiot there that's made it even worse. And no, don't take my word for it. I've literally seen interviews of people and reporters that have said those things to her too about it.
This is why you can never trust politicians.
Exactly.
Here's a story. My mother actually went to Chicago at one point for some business stuff, and once she got there, she was in the south of Chicago at the time, and once she was there, some teenage boy, or I'm not sure if it was a boy or a girl or whatever, but some teenager was shot and killed.
Jesus.
That fucking happens all the time. And fucking places like that, it's insane.
Then again, it is Chicago, so it's kind of to be expected.
Yeah, Detroit, Philadelphia, they're just fucking horrible. Every place they go.
Los Angeles.
Oh my God, don't even fucking started. Adam was there not too long ago. Homeless people after homeless people after homeless.
Wait, damn.
Yeah, that's what it is. This is what Biden is doing to America. Biden is making all of those fucking places, these fucking shitbag places, and is basically turning the entire country into that. That's what he's doing. Biden is making our country into a fucking toilet.
He's turning the whole. He's basically trying to turn the whole country into Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, he's trying to turn us into.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Hey, why are we shitting on the home of the Blazers?
Why are we shitting on what?
Why are we shitting on the home of the Blazers?
Well, because Portland, Oregon has horrific crime rates too.
Jesus.
So that's a sad thing too. Well, you know what I mean? This is what happens when you don't lock up the damn criminals. This is what happens. When you decriminalize fucking shoplifting, which is what fucking California did, when you are fucking basically borderline legalizing fucking shoplifting up to $900, what do you think's gonna happen? People are going to go in, they're going to fucking steal and think that they can get away with just, if we steal up to this amount of money, we'll just get a traffic ticket and then we can fucking steal again. Like, no.
And the reason we're shitting on
these people think they can just steal stuff scot-free and get away with it scot-free and suffer no consequences for it. I like their way of thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the reason why we're shitting on Portland, Oregon is because there's the poverty over there is terrible. The streets are filled with garbage, and most of the buildings in downtown have been completely shut down. Not to mention, a couple of years ago, there was a whole bunch of riots going on and stuff.
Oh yeah, letting riots go and just letting it happen. It's like, dude, it's fucking insanity. Because that's what happens when you don't enforce the rule of law. And no, don't act like those people are tough on crime, because they're not. There are certain parts of the country that are either too weak on crime or they're ridiculous on crime. You got the extremity. You've got places like fucking California and Portland, Oregon, and Chicago and Detroit that doesn't do shit about crime and it's just letting it run wild. But then you got backward ass places like fucking Louisiana, Mississippi, fucking Oklahoma, and places that are like in the fucking dark ages that will put you in jail if you have a little bit of marijuana. It's it's like, why don't you just meet somewhere in the middle?
Exactly.
There's a lot of things that I have radical left-wing positions on, like economics. Like, economically, I'm a socialist. I have Marxian economic views. But when it comes to other things, I'm more moderate when you go down the list. My tax record is more moderate. It's not something you would think that is crazy. My views on other things.
Yeah.
Like, you should just meet in the middle. You should just prosecute criminals and enforce the rule of law, but also make society better. Economically, morally, prosperous, whatever. You got to do both. Because I believe in socialism. What you need for socialism, you need society. And in order to have a good society, you need the rule of law. If you don't have the rule of law, you don't got nothing. You have anarchy. You have chaos. And that's not a good thing.
It really isn't.
And I would love it if someone came in here and tried to throw around a card at me and try to say, like, oh my God, look at what you're saying. You're saying all this stuff. You think more and more people it's like, no, listen, I'm not like, no, don't play that card with me, because some people act like, oh, the tough on crime thing has disproportionately affected minorities. Well, yeah, I know it has, but that doesn't change the facts that I want to uphold the rule of law and have it apply to everyone, and I don't give a damn who does it. If you break the law, you should.
Yeah. Also, going back to what you said about places going back to the dark ages. Yeah. Not only do we have places that will throw you in jail for simply like drinking beer or smoking a cigarette or simply just smoking weed or anything like that. Not only that, but we have places that will simply throw you in jail or execute you just for being gay. Why do we have places like this? Why does such a society exist?
Well, I don't know about the gay part, about the doing that to gays, but I know they used to do that. But no, like they'll do it to a fucking woman who does. Like there was a case in Florida where, oh, because of Florida's ridiculous restrictions on abortion, because fucking fascistic dictator DeSantis decided to push through. You know, this couple that was tried to get an abortion because if the baby was born, the baby was gonna die. The baby was gonna have birth defects. That baby was born because no doctor in Florida would even touch the case because they were afraid they were gonna get arrested. It's like fucking Nazi fucking Germany with this fucking ridiculousness. And the baby was born alive, and guess what? The baby died a few days later. So we should. So
Jesus Christ!
These pro-life assholes will literally let fucking babies be born and then die. How is that pro-life?
Exactly. Why do we let babies be born and then die shortly after?
Having the mother have an abortion would be better for the baby to be born alive and suffer. It's disgusting.
Exactly.
Because they're pieces of shit. They're like
this
is dictators. They're like fucking Mussolini. They're like fucking Pol Pot.
Honestly, when it comes to the case with some of these, babies, okay, a baby dying, after being born is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And honestly, I'm just going to say about it, who the hell would be proud to be a child of who the hell would be proud of, knowing the fact that you weren't potential, but instead you were what happened because your mother ended up getting raped.
Exactly.
Who would be proud of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is why I can't stand Christians.
Letting these fucking assholes, letting these fucking assholes have their way. Letting a woman getting raped should have a woman should have an abortion. No, that's ridiculous. But then the other side of the piss.
That's just evil.
Yeah, evil. It's fucking authoritarianism. It's fucking fascist dictatorship. That's what the Supreme Court has turned the U.S. into. What it is it's just as bad when you've got fucking people that are so stupid that they like Lance from the Serfs that act like, oh, a woman killing a baby being born alive. Oh, that's okay because that's the woman's choice. Okay, when you say shit like that, dumbass, you are just as bad. You are only giving the pro-life assholes more ammunition, and you're not helping the pro-choice side.
Exactly.
And if anyone wants to say,
but here's the thing,
is that way he's pro-choice. But yes, you were saying.
Yeah, here's the thing. Honestly, beliefs like that are the reason why I cannot stand Republicans or conservatives or Christians at all. Take it from me, a literal Christian. I mean, I've seen Christians and they have this pro-life stance. And they stand firmly against abortion, and I think it's just immoral. I mean, the Christians like to talk down to us about being moral and ethical, but look what they're doing. They say stuff like abortion is murder, but look what we had. We have a case where a baby literally was given birth to and then died shortly after. And who was the cause of that? These pro-life assholes.
Yep.
These guys, honestly. It's things like this that make me want to quit Christianity and convert to another religion, like, I don't know, Satanism or something.
Yeah, I mean, as a Christian myself, I can't stand religious extremism.
Exactly. It only gives
exactly
that believe in Christianity. Like me, I believe in God. I believe that there's a God above us. I believe there is. I'm a godly guy. I mean, I don't I don't subscribe to any particular God as a whole, but I believe that there's a God up there somewhere. But what I hate is organized religion. And yeah, I have friends that are Christian. I have a good friend that lives like an hour and a half away from me who's Christian. He actually has a YouTube channel as well. He's never judged me for being gay, ever. Not once, not one fucking time. Nobody that is Christian has ever.
Thank God for that.
Well, yeah, nobody did.
I mean, it is possible to be gay and be Christian at the same time. I mean, take it from me. I do have Christian friends who are gay as well. And like nowhere in the Bible does it say to hate gays or discriminate against gays in any form. If anything, the Bible speaks against judgment.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Literally. Well, the Bible.
Like
also,
hell.
Well, well, the Bible also says other things. The Bible also says don't eat shellfish, don't wear certain types of fabrics, and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know that the Bible was actually pro-abortion too. They actually said that too.
The Bible was actually pro-abortion?
I heard some testimony. I don't know how true it is. I'm not quoting anything from it. I don't subscribe to that. I'm just saying someone said that.
Damn.
And they were quoting it. Yeah. They were also pro giving money to the poor. You know, Jesus believed in redistributing the wealth and giving money to the poor and not letting people go hungry. So
yeah, I mean, he gave,
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I heard there was like one point in the Bible where it's like, he gave a bunch of fish to, people and stuff like that. Now, I do know that there are, people, I'm most certainly certain that there are people in this community who don't believe in God and stuff like that. But, that's just what we're quoting here from the Bible and stuff.
Exactly.
It's such a shame that like the Bible is so misunderstood by not just, Christians, but, even some atheists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's funny how atheists and Satanists know more about the Bible than Christians do. And honestly, I think that the beliefs of most Christians are extremely stupid. Because how can Christians actually condemn someone for converting to a religion like Judaism when Jesus himself, the person that Christianity was built upon, how can they condemn Jewish people or Jews when Jesus himself was a Jew? When
Pretty
Jesus
much.
himself was Jewish? Where's the logic? Where is the logic?
Where's the logic? It beats me, man. It beats me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like I said,
It's completely non-existent.
I know that there are people, and I know that there are most likely people in here that don't believe in God and stuff. But like this is just what we're getting at here, because we're all three of us here are technically Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I had to pick it from the sky, I probably would be that. I don't know, maybe, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. It's like it would be hard for me to keep up with any type of religion, go to church, whatever the fuck. I mean, whatever. Dude, this is what I mean. Even though I'm socialist economically, like I'm libertarian when it comes to social issues. I'm libertarian when it comes to fucking marijuana, when it comes to religion, when it comes to guns, when it comes to whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck it is. But you know what? It's about being a real progressive. That's the key point.
Oh,
exactly.
And another thing that I think Rebel should hear about. You've most likely heard about this, but did you hear that Mike Pence literally said to Tucker Carlson that like all the issues going on in America doesn't matter to him. Instead, he's more worried about Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me? So basically, instead of focusing on the main problems that are happening in America, he's basically going around kissing Volodymyr Zelensky's ass.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he.
Yeah, and
it's just as bad as kissing Vladimir Putin's ass.
Or I mean, here's the thing: I don't kiss nobody's ass. Why do people gotta kiss ass in general? Like, I don't understand. Like,
exactly.
Someone you
It
can
doesn't make any sense.
Someone, okay, you can support someone without kissing their ass.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here because guess what? Putin's not above criticism. No one is above criticism, dude. Human fucking human beings are not above criticism. Just let that sink in.
And I'm just going to say something. Mike literally said it. He probably said the most honest thing a politician has said, that he doesn't give a shit about what's going on in America, because that's true. Politicians don't give a shit what's going on in America. They're more focused on utter bullshit.
Yeah, just like.
I'm beginning to see why those people started. I'm beginning to see why those people brought a gallows to Capitol Hill and started chanting "Hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence." I'm beginning to see why they did that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see anything bad happen to them. I think those people who did that are horrible. I mean, I think the people that stormed the Capitol at the behest of Donald Trump are horrible fucking people. They deserve to be buried in every prison system, jail system, everything, because they're fucking terrorists, and Trump is guilty of terrorism for doing that. But at the same time, he's a piece of shit.
At this point, they should probably have him.
Yeah.
They should probably have them extradited to another state to be executed. Not just Trump, but all those supporters who were there at the Capitol Hill on January 6th, who tried breaking down the windows and doors. Not to mention, they tried to kill Nancy Pelosi in there as well.
I mean, Nancy Pelosi fucking sucks. I hate her. I don't like any of these assholes. But that doesn't mean I want to see them killed, you know? I don't want to see them fucking killed. Because I'm human.
Yeah, no one wants to get killed over that.
I don't want to see them killed. I don't even want to see fucking Pence get killed. Although I don't care about him. He deserves to be condemned for all eternity. But you know what? Maybe they were onto something. Maybe when they saw that, oh my God, hang Mike Pence. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they saw something. Who knows? Okay, obviously I'm not by any means condoning that. And by the way, why would I condone that? That's right-wing terrorism. Okay?
Why would anyone condone that? Why would anyone with a functioning brain cell condone that?
I don't condone terror. Here's the thing. Here's the kicker. If let's just use argument sense. If a group of socialists or communists did that, and dude, I'm a fucking Marxian style socialist. I admit it. I'm not afraid to fucking admit it. But here's the thing. I would be just as annoyed. I would be just as disgusted if a group of socialists did that.
And you know, like not even I kind of like terrorism is terrorism. It doesn't matter who does it. All right. And not even I condone the fact that like a bunch of people went out of their way to like basically attack the main capital. And this is coming from someone who is technically center right.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm the one who's
Exactly.
Well, you want to know what fucking Emma Vigland did on Tim Pool show? You know, she got fucking annihilated on that show. She basically said that right-wing terrorism is all above left-wing terrorism. But yeah, okay, that might be true, but you seem to be a little indifferent when it comes to left-wing terrorism. Well, I'm not surprised because the majority...
I would say that right-wing terrorism is a lot worse.
Well, yeah.
Especially since we have people like Nazis and the National Socialist Front.
It wouldn't even matter because Antifa does the same exact thing, and they're scumbags as well. They're not anti-fascist, they are just fascists. Like
they're just fascist, but it's with the literally they are just Nazis with but the only difference is that they're Muslims.
Are they Muslim? I don't even know what they are.
They're kind of like I believe they're Islamic because you know they say I hear they chant like Allah Akbar or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh my fucking God. No, I'm guessing they must be an Islamic terrorist group. This is not good at all.
I don't know what they are. I don't know. I don't have any evidence for that, but
I'm not well here's the thing. All I know about Al Qaeda is that they're responsible for 9/11. That's all I know.
Exactly.
I heard that too, Andy. Yeah,
not to mention they're kind of the reason why we had the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War.
Right. All right. Hold that thought. Stand by. I heard that too, Andy. Yeah, fucking Ken Roth is trying to have it both ways when it comes to Israel. Like, dude, you literally fucking defended the Dalai Lama, whatever the fuck his name is, that fucking pedophilic Buddha who was acting inappropriately with a fucking child, and Ken Roth defended that.
Jesus.
Because China better. Oh my God, that's a Chinese talking point. Like, no, dude, you're fucking retarded. He's a scumbag piece of shit. But no, now Ken Roth, this fucking retard from the Human Rights Watch, is now trying to have it both ways on Twitter. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. You have no ideology. You're just a grifter. You're only trying to do this now to try to save face over a dumb statement that you now say you didn't make. It makes no fucking sense. You're a retard.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken Roth does not deserve my respect, especially after defending that. I actually did hear about the Dalai Lama when he was doing that to a little kid. That's just sick. That's just fucking sick.
It's just fucking disgusting.
Anyone who defends that in any capacity, anyone who defends that kind of behavior in any capacity is not worthy or deserving of anyone's respect, plain and simple.
They're not even deserving of any freedom because they should be in fucking prison. And don't even get Dark Reaper. Don't even get Dark Reaper and I started on fucking Vosh, man.
Oh God! Wait! What happened with Vosh?
Are you familiar? Are you familiar with him?
I am.
Vosh said he was defending pedophilia. He said that I don't see why the CP being legal would cause any problems. Steven told me about that quote that he said, and he actually said it.
Wait, is there actual video footage of this? I gotta witness this firsthand.
I gotta find it.
Yeah.
This is quite something.
Yeah, it is. Vosh is like
All right, I gotta be careful with what I'm looking at because I do not want to get anything fucking taken down or anything, so I gotta be careful with what I'm even fucking looking up. I don't know, I can't find it at the moment. Steven had the quote. He found the quote, so I did see the quote.
Yikes.
So, it's not even my words. Steven had the footage of it, and I forget the video.
Yeah, and if you go, like, Vosh, I have heard about it. Vosh did defend pedophilia. Now, if you go to if you go to Zach's live stream 142 and go to the 18:45 timestamp, I basically did a massive rant on Vosh.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe is this it? I don't know. Hold on. Oh look.
That was pretty.
Damn.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I found something that is equally fucked up. Look at this. And this is a quote for...
What is it?
This is a quote for fucking Batum as well. Look what... I guess Vosh is pro-bestiality. I still think that, zoophile porn, drawn stuff should be 100% legal. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, so not only is Vosh sitting here defending pedophilia, I think zoophilia as well.
Let me take a look at this shit right now. Hold on.
Actual stuff.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I still don't care. I still think that zoophile drone stuff, it should be 100%.
Not only is he defending pedophilia, he's defending zoophilia as well. Isn't that fucking lovely?
Oh my God.
A convincing or a legal argument as to why possession of blank should be illegal. I'm not even going to say that term because it makes me want to fucking vomit.
Or legal argument as to why possession of child.
Yo, Vosh actually said that. He's like, I've yet to hear moral. Like, what the hell? Why would Vosh actually defend that?
Because he's the fucking literal scum of the earth. That's the reason why. Not only is he the
Jesus Christ.
Not only is he the ultimate worst contrarian on planet fucking Earth, he's also the scummiest one at that. Okay.
I can see why.
If you're defending fucking zoophiliac blank and C blank, I'm not going to say the terms. If you say that, if you support that, the FBI should be on your fucking ass. And I don't care what
exactly.
You should be buried. You should be buried alive in every prison system and jail system that there is. And I will not care what happens to you next. An absolute fucking wretched scumbag. A wretched fucking scum of the fucking universe. Like, oh my god, I can't even tell you. The fucking shit. The fucking shit. Oh my god. If I even remotely heard someone say something like that, I would fucking beat the living shit out of them. And that is not a threat. It's like if someone even
I don't know what to call him.
A fucking
pedo I don't even know what to call him, boss, but I think
defender. A zoo defender, everything.
Yeah, not only that, but I think I'm just gonna call him a pathetic excuse for a human being until I can find a description that properly suits his sick, twisted, demented, vile, repulsive, and disgusting ass. Like, boss, what reality do you live in? I really want to know. I'm genuinely curious.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
But ooh, you gotta be careful because you know what fucking YouTube does to people that call these scumbags out. To YouTube that calls out pedophiles.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I fucking hate pedophiles. And you wanna know? There was what I was telling one of my best friends this like a month ago or so. There was a time early on in my fucking my old job, I was working with registered sex offenders, jotting down notes while working with them. And you know what I was thinking? I was like, do you have any humanity? I'm thinking in my head, do you have any humanity? And then one of my best friends was like, yeah, I kind of want to punch that dude in the face. I'm like, yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
Like, dude, I want to.
They were registered sex offenders. The only thing I want to do with them is poke them in the eye or kick them in the balls or something.
Dude, if I saw someone who I knew was a pedophile in real life, I don't care if I was weaker than them. I would literally go and attack and kick and beat the shit out of them.
And it would be self-defense to fucking do so. And
I'll just say it was self-defense.
I'm not over here arguing. I'm not over here saying violence. I'm not calling for vigilante justice over here. I'm not calling for violence. You hear this fucking YouTube? You hear this, you fucking censorship-loving assholes? So don't fucking twist my words or anyone else's words in here. I don't condone violence. I always stay off.
No one here is advocating for violence.
I just want to put that out because you never know what YouTube will do with these fucking streams. But yeah, they deserve to get the living shit kicked out of them by every parent. You could just imagine every single parent, every loving parent, mother, father, grandparent, aunt, uncle, you name it, older brother, older siblings.
Yep,
exactly.
Can we get Steve Wilkos back in here and kick the shit out of him? Dude, I wanted Steve Wilkos to beat the shit out of the pedophiles like Jack McClain, that self-admitted pedo, or that one that.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Oh yeah, when he's like, or like when the audience was screaming and the lady's like, "Hey, pervert," and he's just like. And then,
we're glad to have people like Steve Wilkos here.
Oh, fuck yeah. Steve Wilkos is awesome. Or like when Steve Wilkos was up against the clean house people, like the deadbeat parents, like about the dog crap. And Steve Wilkos, and the guy's like, you can say whatever you want. I don't care. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. And Steve Wilkos said, now, you know what? I don't want to hear third grade playground sayings. He's so awesome. I fucking love that.
Also, that one episode where he went against a rapist stepbrother, he got into a physical altercation with him on that one episode.
Yeah, I saw that, and I think Steve went soft on him. He should have went a little harder on him. He's like, whatever, whatever.
The fucking shit out of him.
Oh, me too. He's like, whatever, whatever. You're a fucking piece of shit. Whatever, whatever. He's like, whatever, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scum.
Honestly, I just saying, if I were Steve Wilkos, I would have socked him right in the fucking mouth. That's what I would have done.
Me as well. And you know what? I have a little bit of faith in humanity for one reason only, because there are people like that out there, like Steve Wilkos.
Exactly.
And people like, and good people like you and Dark Reaper and all of us in here that would do everything in our will.
Yeah.
To defend children and
we're basically God sent from the heaven above.
Yeah, to defend children and the defenseless. And yeah, I do believe in protecting the defenseless. Exactly. Because the mental health field has people that are vulnerable, people who are defenseless. You want to know the reason why? You want to know the reason why? Mainly the number one reason I fucking hate Trump with a burning passion. And obviously Biden, this is not to defend Biden, obviously, so don't get it twisted, anybody. But just remember this. Trump mocked a person with a fucking disability, and I have a friend that has cerebral palsy. When you do that, you are the fucking scum of the earth, and you deserve every bad thing coming to you. Like, I will not defend that. When you abuse someone with a physical disability, that is disgusting, that is disgraceful, and that is unforgivable, and it is inexcusable. And I will not. And that is why I would never vote for Trump either. Obviously, never vote for Biden. I don't like Biden. I fucking hate him too. But no, I'm not going to.
They can both suck my dick. Oh, wait, I would not let them.
Biden, both of them. No, not Trump either. No, absolutely not.
As a person who also has a friend with cerebral palsy, I can relate, because I think that what Donald Trump said to that person was offensive and insulting.
And I have also worked with people with literal disabilities as well. Yes, I've worked with bad sectors of the population, but I have also worked with people in wheelchairs. I've worked with people who are intellectually disabled. I've had to feed and take care of people with intellectual disabilities. Okay, so I can also, because I do not, and if there's one thing I fucking hate more than anything, it's people that do anything bad against the disabled. I will not fucking stand for it. So when Trump did that, that was indefensible and is a disgrace, and I will not stand for it.
Yeah, and you know something?
Amen.
As a Christian myself, I can happily say that Zach is doing God's work.
Thanks.
Amen.
Oh, Corritos in the comments. Well, yeah, and that is why Trump will never get my vote either. And obviously Biden will never get my vote for obvious reasons. But that was the number one thing that disqualified him for me. Anybody that abuses the disabled.
Let's make sure that they don't get reelected.
Yeah, anybody that abuses the disabled is the fucking scum of the earth, and they do not deserve to be near the levers of power. And I don't care who you are.
Exactly.
If you mistreat or do anything bad to children or the disabled or anyone that is vulnerable or defenseless, you're a fucking scum.
In all honesty, in the 2024 election, even though that will be the first year I will be able to vote, I would be able to vote. Honestly, I think I'm just going to pass.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I am the only person I will vote for is Cornel West. I will not vote for anyone else. Because I'm not voting for Trump. I'm obviously not fucking voting for Jeff Sanders. And I am not voting for Biden. Obviously, I'm seriously, I would rather lick the inside of a Thailand prison before I vote.
Yeah. I question why Donald Trump is even running for re-election in the first place. Like, shouldn't his stupid ass be in a jail cell right now?
Well, it would be if the U.S. would uphold the rule of law. But they're not getting Trump on actual crimes. They're just getting him on stupid political shit like sleeping with hookers, and it's all politically motivated stuff.
He committed federal crimes. He committed federal crimes, like, for example, not paying his taxes and yet no one bats a fucking eye.
Yeah, just
that's one thing that bothers me the most.
And you know what? I will compare it to Hunter Biden because I don't give a shit. Hunter Biden is just as guilty as committing crimes that Trump was. You know, Trump knew Epstein as well. You know that too. Trump was also involved in that too. Well, we should also not forget the fact that Trump also admitted, he's admitted to grabbing women without their consent. He's also admitted that too. So
that's sexual harassment, or not even sexual assault.
Yeah.
So he's basically committed those crimes. He's committed crimes of withholding federal documents, not paying his taxes, or basically tax evasion, and now we got sexual assault on top of that. So that's 3 charges. He's got multiple felony charges against him, and literally no one's batting a fucking eye. Why isn't America doing anything they can to get this jackass locked up behind bars for good? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I'm the
honestly, why hasn't action been taken against like either of them? Like both of them.
Exactly
Joe Biden
what I'm saying.
And Trump.
Or any of them. Like why? Like they should go after both of them. Like,
why have none of these fuckers have any action taken against them, despite the fact that they are criminals?
Like, some
of them are even pedophiles, like Bill Clinton, for example.
I want Trump locked up just as much as I want Biden and Hunter Biden locked up. I'm an equal opportunity motherfucker up in here. I'm the type of guy that can say I want Trump locked up for being a fucking criminal, but I also want Biden and Hunter Biden and the Bushes and the Clintons all locked up. See what I mean? See, some people say you can't argue for both, and I'm like, yes, you can. You can argue for both.
It's possible.
And I will
It is possible.
come out and I will say, was America better when Trump was in there? In some ways, yes, and in other ways, no. I mean, obviously, the economy was better under him because of the gas prices, everything. Like, that stuff was better. Fine. I'll give him that. I will give him that and say, okay. Because, again, just because I hate Trump doesn't mean I'm going to have Trump derangement syndrome and I'm just going to blame him for everything. Trump had things better economically. That was like one of the only things he did that was halfway decent. But on everything else, no.
Yeah.
Everything else, no. I would speak out against him because I find his conduct and the way he speaks, everything else, to be damaging and deplorable. But people would say, oh, but you disagree with that. Well, I do because, I don't know. This is ridiculous.
When it comes to Biden and Trump, I'm going to say this right now. When it comes to Biden and Trump, the only positive impact that Trump had was that he improved our economy and he was able to get us to get peace with North Korea. We were able to achieve peace with North Korea.
Right.
But with Biden in power, his impact was detrimental.
Exactly. And to be honest, one more thing, and then I'm going to let Dark Reaper say his piece. My only thing is just like, to be honest, I feel like the economic benefits of Trump was really more Obama's doing than Trump's doing. But did Trump continue it? Yeah, but okay, fine. I'll give him points for that. But I mean, whatever. People can debate that one way or the other. All right, what's up, Reaper?
What was I gonna say? I was going to bring up the Clintons. Bill Clinton. The dude is currently having accusations of him being involved in Epstein's case, and there's evidence to back this up too. And he has not responded, and no action is being taken against him, despite the fact he's a fucking alleged pedophile.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, this guy's just as bad as Ronald Reagan. I mean, wasn't Reagan a rapist or anything like that?
I don't know what he is, but he was a fucking war criminal. And you know what? Neoliberals breed fascism. So, like, Biden is going to get someone who is 50 times more dangerous than Trump. Because, no, Ron DeSantis is 50 times more of a fascist than Trump. Trump is one, too. Biden is one, too. But no, neoliberal assholes are going to cause an even bigger fascist like fucking Ron DeSantis or fucking some other neocon asshole like that.
Yeah.
And when my governor Maura Healey called Ron DeSantis out, I was like, "Oh man, you fucking tell him." I was like, "Man, you fucking tell him." And it's a fucking shame because
I could see them getting into a fist fight.
Because, okay, like I said, man, I culturally and everything else, I love Florida. I love the climate in Florida during this winter time. Everybody I've met there was nothing but nice. Okay, the culture there, I love the vibe there. Okay, everything. Okay, so I have never said just because of DeSantis anything bad about Florida ever, and Dark Reaper can contest to that. My fellow Sunshine Stater there can say that. He can say that. I want a kitty. Wait, I think he's typing something. You gonna say something, Reaper?
Yeah, I was just thinking about. I was just thinking about like the the stream where I basically went off on Vosh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And, because during that moment, I was like, that was probably the most pissed off I've ever been in.
Oh yeah.
Your streams and stuff.
But yeah, man, I have never judged you for anything about Florida because, like I said, there's really only a few things. There's only a few people that I don't like from there. DeSantis is one of them. Rick Scott and Marco Rubio are the other ones. That's it. Other than that, Florida's pretty awesome otherwise.
Yeah, like, don't let the politics ruin the culture.
Mm-hmm. Damn right.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, exactly. Like for example, I mean, hey, Massachusetts, we have one dumbass from here. I mean, hello, we got Elizabeth Warren. We've got that. We're guilty of that.
Yeah.
We've got fucking fake ass Elizabeth Warren. And I really get annoyed with my fellow Bay Staters fucking putting her in, like, no, can we please just get rid of her already? Like, come on, let's just get rid of her. Like, I can't stand her.
I really hope that Elizabeth Warren isn't a conservative. I really hope she isn't.
No, she's just an establishment shill. She's just an establishment shill, and she's a shill for the neoliberals. I don't like her. I don't trust her.
And this shit's happening in Massachusetts?
Well, I mean, that's literally limited to just one person. She doesn't have any real power or nothing.
Yeah, I don't think she's I don't think she's governor of Massachusetts. No. Is that right?
No, she's not. Maura Healey is our governor, who is good on some things. I don't agree with her on a few things, but overall she seems to be all right. I mean, she's got good people on her side. She's got the former mayor of Salem, Kim Driscoll, on her side, and Kim Driscoll, well, as someone who was raised in Salem for almost a decade, I can say that that she has really turned stuff around. Kim Driscoll has really turned stuff around. Well, Baker turned Massachusetts around. You want to know why? Because
why?
Deval Patrick was a fucking piece of shit. That man was a horrific governor. He's raised taxes probably 30, 40 times in a row and nearly crushed our fucking economy. Like, we were literally the California of New England.
Jesus Christ.
We were literally like the California of New England with this motherfucker. And then eventually
I guess that means that he is by definition a masshole.
Well, he's the only one of the few, but yeah, no, he was just an asshole. He was just he did wasteful spending, and Politico defends this asshole. He does not deserve a promotion. He does not deserve a promotion. And I can say, as a Massachusetts resident, I can say, what did we see under Deval Patrick? Record high taxes, record high wasteful spending, business exodus like no tomorrow, just dilapidation and broken promises. That's what we saw under him.
And don't get me fucking started on Politico. The same news outlet that basically said, Austria, you're a neutral nation in Europe. You shouldn't be. You should be joining NATO in this fucking war.
Well, remember, guys, they defend someone like Deval Patrick. And remember, I voted against him. When I was 18, Charlie Baker was the first guy I ever voted for as a governor at age 18. You know why he didn't seek re-election? Because his poll numbers nosedived. Because we had under Deval Patrick, Massachusetts had lost jobs, lost businesses, record high tax increases, record high business exoduses to other states, and broken promises, one after the other. That's what we had. And so voters wanted something better. And then his fucking idiot Attorney General, Martha Coakley, tried to go up against Charlie Baker. And Charlie Baker said, you know what? People in the state, I talk to them all the time, and I'm quoting him for saying this. People have been taxed nickel and dime, and they've had enough. I won't raise your taxes. My opponent will. That, I think, ended her entirely. And then guess what? Baker won.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then Baker
Yes.
Yeah, and then Baker won. Yeah, and then Baker.
I think Baker was probably one of the better candidates.
Oh, my God, dude. I can tell you right now, I am proud to have voted for Baker at age 18, and I was proud to vote for him for his re-election when I was 22 in 2018. I was proud to vote for him twice. And if he ran a third time, I would have voted for him again, too. No, I definitely would have. Because
you made the right decision.
Yeah, guess what we saw under Charlie Baker? We saw Massachusetts become way more moderate, in a way better position. The economy turned around, and things just got, our business climate improved, and everything else just improved under him. He cut spending.
Exactly.
He cut the sales. He cut the, I don't know whatever tax it was, from like 6.25% to 5%. You know, just stuff like that. Because the funny thing is, even though I'm a socialist and I'm a leftist, I don't believe in tax hikes, because tax hikes hurts the working class. And guess what? The tax increases under Deval Patrick have crushed people. And I can say that.
Yeah, not only do they hurt the working class, but they hurt the economy as well.
They hurt the economy because there were businesses that were in Massachusetts under Deval Patrick that have said, oh my God, I wish we opened up our business in Rhode Island. We would have got stuff done faster. Oh my God, I wish we opened up our business in New Hampshire. We would have got done stuff faster. And then guess what? And then under Deval Patrick, we had one of the worst exodus of any state in the New England region, one of the worst in the nation. So, you know, you saw that. So you saw that under him, and people just had enough. People just had enough. The man was a horrible governor, horrible manager, did not know what the fuck he was doing, put his foot in his mouth at every given opportunity, and he couldn't do shit. And he does not deserve to be seen in public ever again. He did not deserve a promotion. When you see record high tax increases, record high destroying the middle class, record high exodus of businesses, lost jobs, lost businesses, record high urban blight and broken promises, no, we had enough of them. We had enough, and including me, we've had enough of them. Just like people in Maryland had enough of Martin O'Malley. Martin O'Malley in Maryland did the same thing. Martin O'Malley raised taxes on Maryland voters 43 times in a row and caused Maryland to lose around 100,000 to 200,000 jobs. So guess what? You know what happened in Maryland? The moderate Republican.
What happened?
The moderate governor, Larry Hogan, won there against their attorney general. What the fuck was his name? Andrew Brown, who would have continued it, who would have just continued the destructive policies of the O'Malley administration, and Larry Hogan wiped the floor with them, just like Charlie Baker wiped the floor with Martha Coakley. Like, we just need someone who's business friendly. That is what we need. The only people that I would vote for is a leftist candidate, and I don't mean Democrats because they're not leftists. You need either a leftist candidate or you need a moderate Republican like the ones I just listed that are capable of scaling the left-wing voting bloc. So no, I can say, and no, those are the people that I would support over anyone. You know why? Because
at least those people are a lot better candidates.
You want to talk about who a real Republican is? Charlie Baker is a real Republican. He's not a fucking right-wing extremist who's going to undermine people's rights. He's also not a fake Republican like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who talks down to people who, God forbid, didn't want to get the non-experimental jab. That's what he also did, too. And he also was praising fucking Gavin Newsom. Like, dude, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger is not a real Republican. He's a phony.
Wait, who's this Gavin
The only reason people even voted for
the governor of California.
Governor of the state of California.
Oh.
And the Republican, Arnold Schwarzenegger, was praising him. I hate the term rhino. I do not like the term rhino. I think it's fucking retarded, and I think it's just used by fucking Trump and his goons over anyone that disagrees with them. But if there's anyone that's a rhino, it would be Arnold Schwarzenegger. It would be him.
Pretty much.
Because let's not forget, Trump runs a cult as well. There's no agree to disagree. If you disagree with me, you're a rhino, you're a Republican in name only, if God forbid. You know, it's no different. So I hate the term rhino. I think it's fucking retarded. It's just as fucking retarded. It's no different. It's a stupid fucking terminology that is used against anyone.
I think the only reason why people even voted for Arnold Schwarzenegger is because he's a celebrity. That's pretty much the only reason why people even voted for him in the first place.
He's talking that. How could you be a Republican and praise and give them advice saying, be careful? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Fake ass Republican. He was only good as a celebrity, not a politician.
You can't be a celebrity and a politician. It doesn't work.
Exactly.
Just like, come on now. We don't need that type of thing. Like, come on. Okay, Trump was a fucking celebrity. And look at how he governed. Look at how that fucking buffoon ran. You know?
And keep in mind, Zelensky was a comedian actor. And to add insult to injury, while he's leading a fucking war, he's wearing a t-shirt.
He's dressed up like a fucking high school. He's dressed up like a fucking high school janitor.
Yeah.
Zelensky,
like either that or some like fitness instructor.
Yep, he's dressed as either a gym teacher, Planet Fitness instructor, or a high school janitor.
Yeah, this guy's clearly not fit for presidency.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I know this is a random question, Rebel, but do you have any pets?
I do not, sadly. I do not.
Yeah, don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad because I don't have pets either. I would have pets if I could.
Damn.
I would have a cat because I love cats. Like, I don't understand, like, why people think cats are not good pets. Cats are the greatest pets. Like, they are fucking amazing. Cats are like cats are like people. Like, cats know how to, it depends on the cat, obviously, but they know how to operate with people, you know? Like, they do. Like,
I have 2 cats.
Yeah, you lucky bastard.
I am a lucky bastard.
Yeah, when it comes to key. Yeah, when it comes to key. God, you want to think that you want to think that you sound feminine, Reaper, when you say kitty? I sound feminine when I say kitty. I'm like, key. I say it. I say it like that too. And I'm the gay one up in here, and I sound fucking feminine too. I don't care. I don't care.
Come on.
I don't care. I'm feminine. I don't care. I'm the feminine one of Steven and I. I'm the more feminine one here. Like, I don't care.
Zach can make a pretty high-pitched voice.
I would paint my nails if I would definitely. I'd paint my nails a pretty, like, blue or purple color or something like that and have the pretty nail. Like, ew. Oh, I would do that. No problem.
Oh, damn, we'd be taking gay to a whole new level.
We'd be taking the gay and then put Danny Gonzalez in front of me and we'll really have problems.
Oh, God!
Who is Danny Gonzalez, you might ask? The hottest YouTuber imaginable.
Yeah.
Well, the hottest big YouTuber.
Oh, God!
Oh, my
God. Oh, God!
And too bad Danny Gonzalez is straight, you know? I always said that, you know, when I was in the dating world, I was like, oh, my God, it's always the straight ones. But then I found a YouTuber. You know, I am dating a fellow YouTuber. Steven, I mean, he is a
dude, Steven Trowbridge is a fucking legend. I even heard before that he was a wrestling fan, so I can kind of relate with him in a sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even though I get a kick out of teasing Steven for like making fun of my Boston accent or his ridiculous like dinosaur living ways. What's up, Dan? How are you? Oh, Dan, why aren't you a mod? Let me make you a mod. Hold on. Did I?
Yeah.
I'm going to make... All right, Dan Mocha, you're a mod as well. I got to go back and make other stream. I meant to make Gamer Goatin a fucking mod, and I forgot to do so. Let me go back. I'm going to make him a mod, too. Okay, YouTube is doing the exact same thing that they did before.
You guys... Yeah, that's a common glitch. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, the fucking glitch where you go back and you can't even see all the fucking comments. It's like, it's so annoying.
What was that before Rebel?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, this conversation has been fun and all, but I actually gotta head out and eat dinner and stuff. So yeah, this was fun. I'd gladly come back to the next one.
No problem, bro. You're welcome here anytime, homie. You're always welcome here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you.
By the way,
thanks for having me here. I will see you guys next time.
All right, bro.
Yep, and I'll definitely watch the controversial corner, or if I have the opportunity to, I can be a part of it. So.
Right.
Of course, man. You're always welcome to Controversy Corner.
Yeah, homie. You're always welcome here too.
Yeah. Yeah. Peace, y'all.
All right, peace, yo. Have a good one, bro.
See ya.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the stream until like 10:30. I'm gonna head out after. I'll head out at like 10:30.
You know, it's a very rare occasion for Rebel to be, you know, a part of these calls, you know?
Yeah, I think he was just busy with stuff before, but it's nice that he come. Yeah, he's around. He's around. It's like Adam. He comes on when he can.
Yeah.
He is. He comes on.
Pretty much.
Just like Nicholas. Nicholas comes on when he can and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, oh my God, dude. Yeah, speaking of you, Dan, I haven't seen you in the comments in a while either.
Who's Dan?
DC Mocha. He's a part of Damien's community as well.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's a part of Damien's community as well. So I don't know if I should just make it a little.
I got you.
I don't know if I should make it bigger. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just playing around with the screen, being stupid. But yeah, this whole like, well, yeah, like I said, dude, I'm an equal opportunity mofo. I don't kiss no one's ass, no matter.
Me neither.
I don't kiss no ass, no matter who likes it or not. I'm not.
If I see like, I don't kiss anyone's ass either. If I see a flaw, I'm gonna call it out, or I'm at least going to disagree with it.
There's nothing wrong with you disagreeing with me or anything like that. I mean,
exactly.
Human beings disagree. That's just how it is. I mean, what kind of world would we live in if we just agree all the time? It would be fucking boring.
Yeah, I mean, a world where basically everyone had the same thoughts would be horrible.
Yeah, it would just be fucking boring. It would be boring as fuck. Like, oh my god.
There would be like no conversation to had if everyone just thought the same.
Exactly. There would be no conversation. There'd be no point in talking. There'd be no point in. It's like whatever. Yeah, you're friends with me, and you're a fan of mine. You're a fan of me, who's a fucking socialist, a self-proclaimed Marxian style socialist. And you're a fan of me, and you're a center-right dude. You know, that's what I mean. And I got fans in there of all sides of the spectrum. I have communist fans, socialist fans, and I've got Trump supporting fans and libertarian fans.
Yeah, one of those could potentially be me. I could potentially be a libertarian, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually a libertarian or not, you know.
I can kind of see you being one. I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lord of Edges.
It would make sense because, like, you know, I do believe that I tend to be like a bit left when it comes to like human rights, but with economic stuff, I'm more like right, you know?
But then, you know, you're anti-capitalist, which is, that's just because you've got a brain, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I'm against capitalism is because it's a joke and it does harm to our economy.
It does. I mean, look at the housing crisis is the cause of capitalism. For-profit healthcare system is caused by capitalism. When something is for the profit, like healthcare should be a human right. Healthcare should be universal. It should be universal, free of charge, paid for by taxpayer dollars. Just like tuition and childcare, there should be a child tax credit for every child, like $600. There should be something like that. The workers should have the means of production and stuff like that. And, you know, healthcare, education, housing, nothing, no public accommodation should be for the profit. Healthcare, education, housing, prisons, anything, the food system, the markets, you know, the food markets and businesses, that just should not be for the profit. Okay, yeah, obviously, like small businesses, I believe in small business. People should have a right to run a business and have a business-friendly climate. They should. I agree with that. Like, I believe in people having small businesses. Small businesses grow into big businesses, and that's how the economy goes. So yeah, you need regulation, and you need to make sure that the wealthy are paying their fucking taxes, and making sure that the wealthy are paying their fucking taxes and not paying little to no taxes.
Yeah.
I've actually thought of this a little more. I used to argue that, we should get rid of the sales tax and have more of an income tax. I actually have thought about this. I'm a little bit more different on this. The sales tax makes more sense because it can fund goods and it's an even system. The income tax doesn't make sense to me. And I know for a left winger, that is a rare thing to say. But I'm sorry. I think that if you make money at your job, you should keep all that money. And yeah, we're still going to pay taxes. You know, we should still pay taxes like the sales tax, the wealth tax, the gas tax, because all that stuff is necessary, you know, for roads, bridges, schools, and hospitals, and, you know, basic things for society and whatnot. But I think even if you didn't have an income tax, you could just fund it from from a sales tax or something else like that, because I think not having an income tax would be better for the middle class. I think, oh yeah, hey gamer going, let me make you a mod, hold on. So I think not having an income tax would actually be better, for the working class, because that way they can keep more of their money and they can thrive with more of their money. I mean, look at the federal income tax. Look at how much the federal income tax eats up your fucking money. And here's the thing, the Massachusetts income tax, it's a little on the high side, but it's not even that high. It's the federal income tax that eats up your paycheck. That's the thing. So like my paycheck that goes to everything, it goes to food, it goes to keep this fucking roof over my head. It goes for everything in this room practically. Well, actually everything. But I think you should be able to keep all of that money because that would be better for the working class. And no, higher taxes like high income taxes hurts the middle class. That's not good. You can't have too much taxation, but you also can't have no taxation either, because without taxation, there's not going to be anything good for society. You just need to have a fair system, a fair progressive tax, not a regressive tax. You need progressive taxation. So yeah, I have never been to Universal Studios. Actually, no, the one in Florida I went to with my grandparents when I was like 7 years old. I'm just in a voice chat with
You've been to Universal Studios in Florida?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I went to Disney World with my grandparents.
Same with me.
Back in 2004 when I was like 7, so it was before my 8th birthday. It was my first trip on a plane.
Same with me.
But when it comes to an income tax, I'm against it. But the only income tax that makes sense to me is the wealth tax. Like millionaires and billionaires should pay, but the middle class should not. That's how I look at it. So no, you would think that I would believe in all these taxes. Like, no, I don't actually. Like, I actually don't. My tax record is pretty moderate for a fucking leftist like me. Well, because everything, other than the things that I say, which everything I say I believe. I don't just say something just for the sake of it. I say everything I say on this stream and elsewhere, I 100% believe in it. But when it comes to, yes, I can also look at something and form an opinion on it. That's the difference as well. It's just called having an open mind.
Yeah.
Where you always into guys when I was like, yeah, I've been into dudes I was into dudes my whole life. I've been into dudes my whole life, as far back as I can remember. When I would go to summer camp, you don't think I would look forward to summer camp when I was little? And going swimming and seeing others with no shirt on? Like, oh yeah, you know me. When I was little, I used to think about that all the time. And I'm like, why do I think boys are good looking but girls are not? I used to think that. So yeah, I gay my whole life, dude. Gay my whole life, and then I came out at 15. And obviously my family accepted me 100%. I mean, why wouldn't they? My parents were pro-LGBT before it was even cool to be pro-LGBT. Dude, I've been to Universal Studios in Disney World in Florida, and when I just turned 8 in 2004. Oh, you turned 8 in 2004? I turned 8 in 2004 on August 24th. Oh yeah, a Reaper. I had pizza before the stream, so I know. So tell Chef Reaper thank you for the pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I gave you the pizza, and I added the special ingredients to it.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Oh, I'm sure you did. It's always cool to see what Nick posts on his thread. Or it's cool to see everyone's thread. Yeah, having Rebel Shadow on was awesome. Even if it's just us talking, it's always awesome, but it's always good to have, when others are on too and whatnot. Alright, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna see if Joey will answer. I know they're probably busy or whatever, but so yeah, I will be streaming next. If it's not this Thursday, it'll be next Tuesday for sure. But Tuesday will be a 100% guaranteed stream day for me because I will always be streaming on. I will always be streaming on Thursday. Always. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to be seeing Ryan tomorrow for the first time since my vacation with Steven, and that's going to be fun. And then tomorrow's going to be fucking hot and sunny, and we're going to go swimming at my grandparents' house.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely will be. Oh, I see Lord of Edges online. It'll be cool when he joins on in. If he joins on in, because he's always cool to have in here too. I feel like I learned. Here's the thing. Even though you guys have learned a lot from me, I've learned a lot from others. Like I learned a lot of stuff from Nicholas. I learned a lot of stuff from Lord of Edge. I've learned a lot of stuff from Adam. You can learn from. We learn from each other. That's how. That's just life. That's how a community should be. We're all trying to. We all can learn from each other.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put something there. I'm just gonna put in. I'm gonna say who else wants to join because otherwise I'll head off in a few minutes because I wanted to get people in some opportunity. I don't know. We'll see how the Vanguard goes, but no. As for Kyle Kulinski, fuck him. I was sort of almost gonna give him another chance, but no, not after this. Now it is just 100% obvious that he is a Democrat shill. And I'm not going to back that. Just like I'm not going to back no fucking Republican shill.
Yeah, like, at this point, you should, once you've already lost respect for someone, if they're not going to change, why bother giving them a second chance,
Yeah. I mean, if Kyle Kulinski did eventually say, oh, I was wrong for this. Well, like Jimmy Dore. Like Jimmy Dore was on TYT, and he was endorsing a lot of things that TYT was saying. Because that was back when TYT was incited that fake story to go kill those cops, that cop in Louisiana, back at that time. I forget the name of that I forget the dude who did that, but yeah, Jimmy Dore was a part of that, but then Jimmy Dore finally had enough, and Jimmy Dore is not with the young turds. So yeah, everyone can change, everyone can rehabilitate. Remember, Max Blumenthal was anti-Assad for a long time. Ben Norton on Geopolitical Economy Report, he was anti-Assad too up until like 2014 or 15. But you want to know what's funny? Mint Press News was the one that was always pro-Assad, just like me. I knew the shit with Assad was bullshit, even back before Ben Norton and Max Blumenthal saw through the light. But everyone can change, everyone can be rehabilitated. But the thing is, in order to admit that you're wrong, you have to admit that you have a problem. Because Kyle Kulinski seems like the guy that he is so set in his ways, he's never going to admit that he's wrong. If anyone thinks that Kyle Kulinski is going to go back to how he was in 2018 or 19, that's not going to happen. That ship has sailed. Not only is that ship sailed, that ship is like the Titanic. It's never coming back. Like it's like done and over with. But no.
Yeah.
But no. As of this community, I will never sell out. I will never say something that I don't believe in. Everything I say is 100% what I feel. And yeah, I've gone up and down. My views have evolved, like on Russia, Putin, and whatever the fuck, anything else. It has. Even my views on other things. Yeah, that's just a changing mind. There's a difference.
You know, I remember in your earliest streams, like back all the way from when the Russia-Ukraine war was going on. I remember you being like anti-Russian, like North Korean.
Or something like that, yeah. But I was never pro-Ukraine. One thing is, I never defended Ukraine outright, even though I was against Russia and whatnot back then. I was never in favor of giving shit to Ukraine. Never. Never, ever, ever did I endorse that, ever.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I don't think I was ever, despite the fact that back then, I kind of was sympathetic with Ukraine. I don't think I was ever an advocate for us giving stuff to Ukraine.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I know, I was criticizing all that, but you know what? It's kind of like how Max Blumenthal and Ben Norton became. They were against a lot of things, and then they saw through the lies. It was because it took me time to see through all the lies, and I did. That's how it went. So, here I am. Here I am. Here's to many more streams and many more, and I'm not fucking going anywhere, no matter who.
And also, I'm just going to say something about like the whole thing with the U.S. and Al Qaeda and stuff. Like, I find it so weird that the U.S. is fighting Al Qaeda in one country, but yet they're funding another one yet they're funding the same group in another country. It's like, what the fuck even is that?
Picking sides. Remember, if there was someone against Al Qaeda that we didn't like, we would support Al Qaeda in that place too. If there was the communists in Afghanistan, we would fund the Taliban. Just like the US did the first time around.
Can the U.S. just learn to be neutral when it comes to conflicts? Why do they have to always pick a side in conflicts? Why do they always have to get involved when it literally does not involve them?
Grifters, imperialism, stuff like that. Hegemony, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. Shit like that I could go on and on and on about. And more. See, Sam Cedar for the left. What else is in the right? Yeah, exactly. Kyle, all of them. They're all fucking shit. I do not play Call of Duty. I don't really care for it. Never really interested me. It's also fucking pro-US government, too. I hear that, Call of Duty is putting a bunch of government propaganda in it, so I'm not crazy about it either. Lee Camp has done a lot of segments about that, too, so you can go check it out. TYT is the Burger King for politics. Yeah, except Cenk Uygur. That's why Burger King is out of business in TYT studio, because Cenk Uygur ate up all the Burger King. That's why we hear thunder and lightning coming from one end of the U.S. to the other, because Cenk Uygur had to move a couple inches.
Chuck Yogurt is getting all the Big Macs in the world. Why do you think all the fast food restaurants that involve burgers run out of business? It's because of fucking Chuck.
That's why the businesses were looted, not because of BLM. Don't blame it on BLM. They didn't do anything. Cenk Uygur did it. He ate up all the merchandise.
Yep.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Give them a break. They didn't do it. It wasn't even them. It wasn't Antifa. It wasn't BLM. It was fucking Burger King. It was Cenk Uygur at Burger King. Oh my God, what the fuck?
Holy shit!
That's the hardest I think I've heard you laugh since I mocked the NNA Productions asshole in episode 90.
Yep.
Your laugh is
Oh my God! Like seriously, well, I can't remember what live stream that was when you were ranting about NA Productions. Like, I remember you ranting about them. Like, you were just losing your mind over it, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Every time I lose my mind, the things that make people on this channel laugh the most, it's either two things: when I mock people, when I'm sarcastic, or when I have an epic meltdown against them.
Yep.
Or when I do that, or when I do that too.
I remember when you were doing that Zachary cooking show segment.
Oh yeah, when I do my next cooking segment.
Welcome to the Zachary Cooking Show, where today we're gonna set stuff like this.
And just like that. Yeah, it was so fucking stupid. It would be like, I swear to God, fucking Goofy from a Goofy movie could cook better than that. Like, just like that. Goofy, oh, I put this in Maximilian, let me show you how to do it. Dad, I'm not gonna do that. I got Roxanne coming over later. What are you doing? Morning, son. I'm gonna cook you and Roxanne something. Dad, no, I will cook. No, son, they're doing this is a big responsibility. What the fuck am I even doing?
I don't even know. Like, now we're just getting to this part of the stream where we're basically just losing our minds and just saying a bunch of weird random shit.
Just weird random fun after show kind of stuff. A Goofy movie was the best Disney movie. Change my mind because you will not. It is. Okay, it's up there with A Bug's Life because I fucking love A Bug's Life because I love that movie. I love Phyllis Diller. Phyllis Diller had one of the greatest voices imaginable, and may she rest in peace.
Yeah.
Man. Well, she lived long. She lived to like in her 90s, so. But no, may Phyllis Diller rest in peace. She was.
Yeah.
And obviously, Monsters Incorporated was fucking funny as well. That was hilarious. That was a funny movie too. That was like one of the first movies I ever saw in theaters. I saw Monsters Inc. when it originally came out in 2001. I saw it when I was like 5. My mom and my dad saw it. Both of the three of us. We saw it. We saw it at the AMC and I think were they still at the Liberty Tree Mall in Danvers? I think they were. Yeah, no, it's still there. Yeah, we saw it.
And you know something?
And also
when we talk about Trump derangement syndrome, I'm just going to say it. I really hate to say it, especially since I'm a very massive big Biden hater, but yes, there is such thing as Biden derangement syndrome.
Oh yeah, like when you just say, "Oh, he's bad, but Trump good," and everything else.
Yeah.
You can hate anyone without having derangement syndrome. Who has Biden?
Pretty much.
Okay, who has Biden derangement syndrome? The fucking retards like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Carrie Lake, Kim Reynolds, Ron DeSantis, and other assholes like that. That's an example.
Again, Biden is someone who we all hate with a burning passion.
Yep.
Obviously, we spend most of the time in our streams tearing into this asshole because, like, he is, like, America. He is one of America's biggest problems. But, you know, like I said, there are definitely people, there is definitely such thing as a derangement syndrome of Joe Biden, as much as I hate to say that, you know?
Mm-hmm. You're right. That's true. That's true.
Hell, I even think he's the worst president of the United States. But at the same time, that type of thing does kind of exist, although it's not that big. You know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, dude, it's all about having a balanced mind, which we all need.
Corrado in the chat said, the majority of conservatives have Biden derangement syndrome. The majority of liberals have Trump derangement syndrome. And then followed by another comment saying, and I liked neither of them.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I agree with you. There you have it. Then you said it best.
Mm-hmm.
Farted, I would cause a fire in the TYTC. No, it would just cause a tsunami.
Oh my god.
Anna Kasparian would put it in the gas for her electric car. My God.
Oh my god, I can't believe I can't believe I was laughing at fart jokes.
Dude, I laugh at fart jokes all the time. Dude, I'm fucking 26. I'm gonna be 27 in 31 days. No, actually less than that, 29 days. My birthday is less than 1 month from today. I am going to be 27 24th. Oh, no, sorry. August 24th, rather. So on a Thursday. So when I stream on August 22nd, I will be like, that's the pre-birthday stream. And I might stream later on in the evening. When I get back from everything, I might do that too. Because, be like, hey, everybody, let's celebrate. Like, hey, everybody, let's celebrate. It's my birthday. All right,
well, happy early birthday, Zach.
Thanks, homie. Appreciate it. Oh my God. Wait, isn't there already a fire in the Young Turd studio? It's a fucking flaming turd crashing into a fucking school full of handicapped children. That's what
I mean, if you think about it, I could just imagine how much diarrhea shit the crew over at the Young Turd studio have to clean up because of Hank Huber.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, crashing into a school of handicapped buffaloes because that's what Chunk Ogre is. Dude, he's literally like a fucking female buffalo. He's like a female buffalo and grown and it's like a 40-year-old Eric Cartman and a female buffalo fucked, and then Shank Hugo was born.
Yep.
Wow, did I really? Can't believe I just said that. Well, there you have it, folks. Reaper, I done it again. It's like Reaper, I've done it again. Dun, 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 dun.
That's all, folks.
Exactly. Yep, and that's how I'm gonna say that. Yep. This stream was awesome. And on that note, I'm gonna call it a night now. So yeah, this stream was awesome. This stream was awesome. This stream awesome.
Yep.
This stream was legendary. Thanks for being on here, homie. I will catch you in the next one. If it's not this Thursday, it'll be next Tuesday for sure, depending on what I got going on. But I will be back in the next one, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Yep, and as always, Zach, fuck Joe Biden, fuck Zelensky, fuck the government of Israel, fuck the rulers of Saudi Arabia, fuck NATO, fuck the EU, fuck the establishment, and most importantly, Vosh, of all sincerity, can go fuck himself and rot in prison, and and he could get gang beat up by inmates for all I care.
Fucking amen to that. Amen to that, what you just said.
Good night. Peace out. Z for life.
Peace out, brother. I'll see you in the next one. All right, everybody, I'm going to be heading out now. Thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Hollywolf94. Thank you, Rebel Shadow. Thank you, Dark Reaper, and everyone else who stopped by. I love you guys. You guys are the best fans I could ever ask for. I couldn't do these streams without you guys and your support. Love you guys. You guys are my family. You guys are my homies. I love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I fucking love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly do. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death, and I got your backs 100%. Here's to 153 streams, and here's to many more coming your way. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I think I have stuff going on Thursday, but if I don't, I will stream. But I will be back next Tuesday for sure. If I don't have anything going on Thursday, I will stream. If not, I will see you all next Tuesday. Until then, and until my next video, which will be coming out soon as well, stay tuned, stay well, stay classy, and as always, keep fighting, keep on rocking, and fuck all of the things that Dark Reaper said, what he said, and all those people, groups, person, entities, you name it. Until next time, good night, peace out, and that's all, folks. Have yourselves a good one. Peace out, good night, see you all next time, and so long.